It is Tuesday, July 14th. It is time to get in the weeds. I'm Jeremy Lambert. That is SP3. And as SP3's headline says, the answer is no. The answer is no to the headline. That's our show today, folks. Everyone take care. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'm glad you understood what my headline was answering.
Yeah. Come on, now. Come on. We're on the same page. Typically we're on the same page. You know, I knew what it was about. I mean, I knew the answer. I was just like, what's something that I could go with that maybe people will click, type of thing. But there's a lot of Seth fans out there. But the answer
There's a lot of Seth riders. I was arguing with Phil Lindsay last night because he was
bless
out here.
Phil.
Oh man, Roman Lion. I'm like, dude, he still roasted the hell out of him. Like he outclassed him on the mic. Oh my god, I was embarrassed for Seth. I was like, why did he keep doing this to him? I was like, that's 2 weeks in a row. First LA Knight, now Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, man, he been living off. He is like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar post 1986. He is just going to keep hitting that sky hook until it stopped working. That is Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. Like I had someone who was like, "Oh, this is the same promo he's cut before." I was like, "No, it is not." But when you get a little bit older or you get in a certain place in your career, a lot of your promos are going to be derivative of your best work. And this was very derivative of some of Roman's best work when he just feels like he's the biggest star possible and you're beneath me. But it hits and it stings more when you bring up all the stuff that they tried to do for Seth Rollins to put him on the same level of the Romans, of the Punks, of the Codys last year, and it all didn't work. And then when it's thrown back in his face and just made into an insult, it stings so much more than anything Seth can say to him.
Guess we're just gonna start off with the Raw talk here. Unfortunately, let's get it out of the way, and then we can do more important things later on.
Like 5-star Booker and
we had to do 6 rings.
6 rings. Yeah, I was gonna say. I was gonna say. There's one of these basketball ones. We need to become the first ever Triple Crown podcast that has gotten 82-0, the Arrow Ball and 6 rings.
Yeah, we gotta go 6 rings, 3 for 3 here. Guys, leave a thumbs up on the video before we fully dive deep into Raw here. Leave a thumbs up on the video. There we go. My pyro takes a little while nowadays. Leave a thumbs up on the video. Send a super chat. Get your question, comment, statement read on the air. I'm gonna move my microphone around so maybe people can hear me a little bit better. Send a super chat, get your question, comment, statement read on the air, all that fun stuff. Thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. Charity stream is on Thursday. Charity stream is on Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern to Friday. Yeah, sorry, King Potato. Usually I keep my mic in front of me, but for some reason I had it off to the side because I was recording basketball videos before the show, and I keep my mic off to the side from basketball videos. It looks weird being right in front of me like this, but for this show, it looks professional to keep it in front of me like this. So there's a difference. But yeah, charity stream is on Thursday, 5 p.m. Thursday to 5 p.m. Friday. I'm not concerned, but like I'm getting a little anxious about it.
You sound exasperated already.
Yeah, I'm anxious. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to be here. Like I'm not super worried about it, but I want it to be here and just be over with. Like I'm not worried about. I've gotten less worried about like the content stuff. Like it's 24 hours. It's a lot, but I know people. I know some people are gonna show up. I think some people are gonna stay like kind of long and will help me out, even if like they don't. Like I got games that I can play and everything, so I'm not super worried about that. Like I hope we hit our goal of 350. I feel like that's a pretty reasonable goal. Of 350, so I'm a little bit worried about that. Like I don't want to like fall short of like the goal or anything, because then I feel like that looks pretty bad. So I want to at least hit the goal, and then yeah, that's again just anxious of like getting through a 24-hour stream is like a lot, you know, like And I'm worried. I'm truthfully worried about like my wife of, I'm gonna be a demanding little bitch during this thing, and I'm like, can I have food? Can I have water? Can I have sweet tea? Can I have coffee? I'm just probably gonna be an asshole, and so I'm worried about her because she's got to she already runs the household anyway, but she's really got to run the household considering I'm not you know getting off stream or anything. So it's mainly just like anxiousness when it comes to this stuff, and I still gotta work during it. Like,
Oh my
I'm still gonna
god,
be like
that's ridiculous.
writing articles and everything. So yeah, that's a thing. Is it's just gonna be a lot. It's just gonna be a long 24 hours, but I'll get through it.
God bless you.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay. SP3 is gonna be there. I hope.
I'll be there, even though you're gonna go head to head with me on Friday. It's okay.
What time?
1.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. But it's okay. It's okay.
Can I?
I appreciate you starting after AE Ramble on Thursday. That's all I can ask for.
Yeah. Can you stream writing the article? I can actually.
That would be dope.
If you would like me to.
That would actually be dope. Like we see the world from Jeremy's vision.
Yeah, I can stream writing the article. That's fine. Yeah, I got to do like basketball post as well. So I don't know if people want me to stream writing that. You guys want to see my whole process?
Yeah.
I'll let you in on some of it. Maybe during like the 3 a.m. hours when I'm like really struggling of what's going on. You guys can see process when it comes to that. The cops are after SP3. Follow-up head. Please remember to rest, hydrate, stretch, and plank during the stream. So I thought about the planking portion because the tiny one and I plank once a day. We're up to 12 minutes. I can technically not do it during the stream because I can do it at like after in the weeds on Thursday between that 12 to 5 gap. I can plank then, and then we can just do it Friday night and plank then and be done with it. So I could technically not do it during the stream. I don't want to do it during the stream. Obviously, Tiny One's not going to be on the stream, so probably not going to plank on the stream. Then I'm going to be all sweaty and gross as well. It's a 12-minute plank, everybody. I get really sweaty and gross during it. I don't want to like just sit in my sweat for however long, after I'm done planking. That sounds terrible. Rest, we'll see. Hydrate, yes. Stretching, yeah, I probably should do that. So
you should probably do that. That would be wise.
Yeah, and just start stretching during the show. Get up, do some jumping jacks, and everything, all that fun stuff. What movie are you seeing, Jose? I saw Minions and Monsters.
How was it?
Night. It was good. It was unnecessary, but I feel like that's every movie.
Yeah, most movies, especially if it's a sequel, it's like this probably wasn't all that necessary.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, it's not. It wasn't even like a sequel. Slight spoiler. It's not a total spoiler, but it's like a prequel of the prequel because they did the one that had Kevin and all them, Kevin and Bob and whoever else. They did like how they meet Gru and stuff. They did that movie. So that was like the prequel. This is like a prequel to even that, essentially. So it was. The kids liked it. That's all that matters, right?
Exactly.
Like,
that's all that matters.
I'm not here to critique, one of these
for
animated
them.
movies, but yeah, the kids liked it. That's all that mattered. Like it had its moments. It had some fun stuff.
There you go.
Trey Parker was one of the voices. And
really?
Yeah, and I kept trying to place like what South Park voice he was doing, and I came to the conclusion that it was a mix of Butters and Scott Malkinson. So it was like Butters with diabetes, effectively, is the voice he was doing.
Scott Malkinson, diabetes.
Like that was the voice that he was doing for the movie. But it had its moments. It's a kids movie. It was fine. It wasn't bad or anything. People are going to see the Odyssey.
Was what it was. Basically.
Was what it was. Izzy Dame. Yeah.
That's what you're telling me.
Yeah. You know, it had its moments and everything. People are going to see the Odyssey. I'll see the Odyssey like when it comes out on streaming and stuff. I do love Christopher Nolan. I'll watch like any Christopher Nolan film. But yeah, in the theaters, I'm probably not going to see that. Oh, it's
Next
probably
time
best
I'm
visually there.
going to the movies is Spider-Man.
Okay, yeah, we saw the trailer for that before Minions and Monsters. No, I haven't watched any of these Spider-Man movies, but I know they're good. I just haven't seen them.
Oh, outrageous! This guy.
I'm not a superhero like movie person. I just don't watch the superhero.
Spider-Man is a cultural icon.
I like the original Sweat with Tobey Maguire. He got bit by a spider.
Yeah, I'm actually rewatching it because we're gonna do a review on True Hill Heat Sports and Entertainment before Brand New Day comes out.
Okay. Can I watch the Spider-Man movies with the kids, like with the tiny one? They're kid friendly, right?
Yeah, they are.
I want to see like I heard the Tom Holland like Spider-Man movies are good. Or am I lying?
They're really good. I think I would say that the Tom Holland trilogy before this new one comes out is better than the OG trilogy. I feel like the best film out of those 6 films is Spider-Man 2, but as far as the overall trilogy, I would take the Tom Holland trilogy over Tobey's.
All right. I might watch these. That might be our next planking adventure of what we're going to watch.
Homecoming especially. I think that your kids will very much like Homecoming.
Yeah, I heard Homecoming is really good. Okay. Yeah, maybe that, because like I want to see them, but I just don't watch movies. Like the Batman was the exception because I had to watch that to watch the Penguin. I really want to watch the Penguin series, and you guys told me I had to watch the Batman. So that was sort of the exception. But I want to watch these Spider-Man movies because I do hear they're really good. I do like Spider-Man, mainly because I grew up playing like the Spider-Man games and those ruled. They actually might not have been very good, but like I liked them.
Your kids will love Homecoming. You will love No Way Home.
Okay. All right. I'll take your word for it. And maybe that'll be our next planking movie. We're watching Swapped right now. It's on Netflix. It's basically like the animated version of Freaky Friday, but it's with like animals. Did
you see the new Freaky Friday?
No, Freakier Friday. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it on a flight.
Okay. No, I haven't seen that. I don't. Maybe we'll watch that. It's
just a lot of these kind of like reboots or comeback or revivals, movies or shows. They just forget how to be funny. I think that's the biggest issue. Like that's the biggest issue that I had with Freaky or Friday. And I'm saying that as someone that never found Freaky Friday that funny, but there was a charm to it. And I didn't think that the reboot or revival movie had that charm to it.
My wife has informed me that they watched Freakier Friday, so I haven't seen it.
What did she think?
Her reply was,
"It's fine."
Basically, that's how I felt. That's how I felt watching that. That's how I felt watching Scary Movie 6. I was just like, fine. I got some nostalgia out of it. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that joke. But I didn't like laugh or anything, not on the level that I like laugh or had a good time watching the first movie. So I think that's my biggest issue with them.
Yeah. The new Spider-Man games are great. Though that's on my list to play. I'm going through GTA 5 again. So once I finish that, I did want to play Red Dead because I've played the first one and I started the second one, but I never finished the second one. And then the Spider-Man games are after that. All these are on the PlayStation Plus subscription, so that's already kind of like paying for itself as I just play all these nostalgia games because I got tired of playing sports games. I just realized like, the enjoyment isn't there anymore. I need to play like some stories and everything, you know. So I just moved away.
I think I've gone so long that I'm gonna have such a good time when I finally do get back to playing video games, playing a sports game, especially like 2K. I think I've gone so long that I miss it a bit.
That's fair. See, like last year, I bought 2K and I played like I don't know. I played it for only like a few hours. Like I'm sure it was overall more than a few hours, but like I didn't even finish like a full season or anything. There wasn't much to it for me, and I just got kind of so that's why my PlayStation just collected dust from like November to June. Like I never turned it on or anything. And then finally in June I was like, you know what? Let me try to get back to playing some games. But like I didn't know what to play, so that's why I was like, I'm just gonna get PlayStation Plus. I'm gonna play, because they had GTA, they had Red Dead, they had the Spider-Man games. I was like, let me play these games. Yeah, they even have Madden on there, so I did like download Madden, like this past year's version of Madden. So if I did want to go like sports, I was like, all right, I can play Madden. It's about to be football season anyway. I'm not gonna get like the new Madden or anything, Like I just. So yeah, it's better just to play these like classic games that like, because I haven't played them. I mean, I played GTA when it came out, but it also came out like a decade ago. So yeah, but I never played Red Dead 2. I played a little bit of the Spider-Man games, but I didn't like play full bore on them. So it's just a lot of stuff that like I haven't played yet, and I know they're really good. So yeah, I'm just going through. God of War is probably not for me. Like I hear they're really good. It's just not my style. Like I'm just probably not gonna go through it. If like fantasy stuff like that, I'm not super into. I like the realism stuff, or I do like superhero games as much as I could not care about like superhero movies. I do like playing superhero games. Those are fun. Like the Batman games, like Arkham Asylum and stuff. Those were really fun. Yeah, I want to replay those. But yeah, like a lot of the fantasy games, I can't get into the fantasy games. Just not really for me. Oh yeah. Somebody asked about Toy Story 5. You seen the Toy Story 5 yet?
I still have not seen it. I probably am gonna watch it on not going to the movie theater. That's all I'll say.
That's fair.
That's all I say. Fair. I've been catching up on my Love Island UK since I'm not in the UK right now. I've been finding my means, so I probably found a means to watch the Toy Story movie.
Okay. New season of The Ultimatum comes out tomorrow, so I'll be watching The Ultimatum.
Yeah, I saw a trailer for Married at First Sight. It's coming out as well.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we tried to get into the Married at First Sight, and we just couldn't fully get it through. So we haven't watched any. We haven't watched any trash TV in a while. Ever since Perfect Match ended, we haven't watched any trash TV. Nah.
Yeah, that's all I've been catching up, because I've missed like 2-3 weeks of Love Island, so I have like 20 episodes to watch. So I did my binge watch yesterday to catch up. So I think I got like 7 or 8 episodes left.
I'm not watching anime. It's not for me. I know it's great. I know it's good for people. I'm not one of those people. I'm not. This is the game that is like solitary. Like it's weird, right? Like I've heard of this, but I haven't played it. I think because it costs money and I don't want to pay for it. But I've heard of this game. I actually do want to play it. I just don't want to pay for it. Like on my phone. So it's Poker Hands. Yeah, I've heard of it. I've never played it though. I would like to. Okay, is there a website I can play for free? Because I'm not paying for it. I don't want to
cheapskate.
Yeah, true. Like I'm not gonna deny that. I don't want to pay for it, and then like I don't like it, and I'm just not gonna like use it or play it that often. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to pay for something that I'm not gonna use. So yeah, I'll be cheap on that. Yeah, $10 is, if I'm gonna play it like once and I don't like it, I don't want to. I don't want to pay $10. Yeah, fair. Like if it was like $2, I wouldn't be too bothered by that. But $10 is $10. I got 12 kids. I can't just be throwing $10 around for
this is true.
Something that I ain't gonna use that often. Do you know how often these kids come to me, be like, "Hey, can I borrow $2? Hey, can I borrow $3? Can I borrow $5?"
Every day.
Yeah, that shit adds up too. Like, Yeah, it's every day. It's like you ask for $2, $3, $5 once, and it's like, all right, sure. You come to me every day asking for this, 12 of them. It's like all of a sudden now I'm broke. Like, so I don't have $10 to just throw away on a game if I'm not gonna use it. I haven't bought it for one of the kids. Nah, they've never brought it up to me. So yeah, I'll DM you my Steam, and if you'll gift it to me, Volub.
There we go.
I'll play
There
it.
you go. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, I'll play it. I'll play it on stream. I'll start playing it on stream during the 24-hour stream. That'll be the first time I load it up. You shoot me a DM. I'm on air. Right
you shoot me a DM.
yeah, I'm on air right now. All right. What else we got? I love how we said we were gonna jump into wrestling, and then we did anything but wrestling.
And then we just detoured. We detoured immediately.
Yeah, as it goes. Okay, let's actually get into wrestling. So Raw last night. Oh, Joel pointing out that my headline says please donate, and SP3's headline says no. That seems mean. You guys can donate. You guys can donate early, by the way. If you scan the QR code up in this corner over there, you can go ahead and donate early if you would like to. If not, then obviously you can hopefully please donate on between Thursday at 5 p.m. and Friday at 5 p.m. as we have a 300 tree fitty goal that we are trying to hit. Tree fitty. And if you guys would like to donate, please do that. Doc Gallows was maybe going to join us today. We do not know. I'll go ITW Unreal here. So I got a message of like, hey, can Gallows join at 11 tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, that's no problem. And then I got a message at like 12 o'clock last night of like, hey, can we do like 10:30 tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, that's not a problem. And he's like, I'll confirm by 9:30 tomorrow. I was like, all right, cool, no problem. And then at about 9:30, 9:45 this morning, I got a message of like, we might have to do it later in the week. I was like, that's no problem.
That's also good.
That's not a problem. I was like, hey, I got a 24-hour stream on Thursday. Why doesn't he join us for that?
brother, yeah.
Have
a talking shop in the weeds.
Tell him to come on at like 3 a.m. Like we'll have some good brother whiskey or something. I don't know what Gallows drinks, but
have some brother whiskey.
Brother. 3 a.m. drinks is what we'll do around here.
So let me before we get into Monday Night Raw, let me address anything from the weekend. What did y'all talk about on yesterday's stream?
We talked about everything but New Japan because Joel doesn't watch New Japan.
Why does Joel hate New Japan? Yet he covers TNA, which he hates just as much, if not more.
Yeah, Joel doesn't appreciate the good wrestling. He's like, this is too good. I got to go back to TNA.
He's like, I have nothing bad to say. Let me just watch House of Torture and get out of here. What did you think about the New Japan show? I think that the consensus has been the wrestling was really good on the show, but the production freaking sucks on these NJPW American shows.
Yeah, this didn't feel like a New Japan show. Like they always keep trying to like just do the American version of New Japan when it comes to these events, and sometimes they pull it off. This one was not one of those times to make it feel like a New Japan show. The top 3 matches, right? My memory's bad on this, but I think the top 3 matches were really good. Like the early portion of the card was kind of hit and miss kind of stuff, but the top 3 was good. And obviously the main event with Tsuji and Takeshita was fantastic. So that's kind of where I was at. It's tough with these G1 matches because not that it's tough, but like you're gonna get good matches on a nightly basis for the most part, and especially the first night where the first night isn't what it used to be, just because they don't have that kind of star power at this point. They don't
have that roster anymore.
Yeah, but the first night is usually like, all right, and that's why they put Takeshi and Tsuji on this, right? Like the first night they always put like that 1 or 2 like kind of classic matchup. And then as the tournament goes on, like you'll continue to get great matches and somebody will have a standout performance. But that'll happen later on of like who's kind of, oh, this guy's had like 4 great matches, 5 great matches now. That's not going to be determined on the first night. But it was overall a very good show, especially when it came to in-ring stuff. Who's your pick for the G1, by the way? I don't think we actually like made predictions, at least on this show.
I am kind of split. My pick for the G1 since the end of the New Japan Cup has been Yuya Uemura. Yuya Uemura feels like the guy who it's his time and he needs something to kind of, because Shota Umino has had the Tokyo Dome main event. Ren Narita has been a multi-time champion, TV never openweight championship. Yota Tsuji is the new face of the company, IWGP heavyweight champion twice, global heavyweight champion twice. Like all the young guys that are kind of his peers have gotten something, but Yuya Uemura hasn't, and it feels like this is the time to pull the trigger for that. Plus, with the kind of established rivalry between Tsuji and Uemura from their days in the dojo to now, that feels like the first big Wrestle Kingdom main event of the homegrown new generation. That would be what I would do. Unfortunately, I watched that Road to G1 show last week, and the way that Gabe Kidd bitched out Shota Umino on that show made me go, this is so Gato that he's doing this because Shota Umino's going to fucking win the G1. Like, my head is telling me it's Shota Umino. My heart is saying that it's Yuya Uemura.
Okay. I've gone not necessarily back and forth. Part of me believes Tsuji's going to win this thing as the champion. Because when was the last time they did that?
2000.
Yeah. So I'm not saying like it's due. It was probably due a long time ago. But there's no one in this field that you could say Uemura if they want to like really go and push him and go Wrestle Kingdom main event. Like this is obviously where you make a guy to do that, right? Although these past few years, it hadn't even been Wrestle Kingdom main event. They just they get the title shot before Wrestle Kingdom.
This feels like the year to go back to the tradition.
Oh, I agree. I would hope so. So yeah, if you want to make somebody like Uemura, if that's who you want to make, that's who you want to make. It kind of feels like they know Tsuji's the guy. They're going to keep rolling with him, and like he's just going to win it. And then they'll kind of figure out a challenger from there. Because if you're the champion and you win the G1, you just get to like pick your opponent. But that was also in 2000. So they could change the rules considering it's been 26 years. They could do.
Yeah, they changed the rules over the last few years with the person getting their title shot early. I think that the year for Tsuji to win the tournament was last year. Don't do the WWE thing of getting 2 people 1 year too late, because then you're kind of handicapping the rest of your roster. Tsuji, the reason why I'm saying that my heart and head is split is because Uemura and Shota Umino are the 2 that need this win more than anyone. Tsuji doesn't need this win. Tsuji just was in the co-main event of the Tokyo Dome, just was in the main event of Osaka-jo Hall at Dominion. He's a 2-time heavyweight champion, 2-time global heavyweight champion. He doesn't need this accolade as well, and I think that eventually he will be a G1 winner. Uemura is the one who really needs it. And then if you want to recover and make something and not have to go through a whole nother year of recovering Shota Umino, he kind of needs it as well. So I would say those 2 definitely make more sense to me than Tsuji.
All right, here's my pitch. So you know it's going to be great because I set it up with here's my pitch. Tsuji wins the G1. He gets to pick his challenger or whatever, right? But he doesn't get to pick his challenger. Instead, his challenger is decided through the Continental Classic.
Oh my God!
And wait for it.
What are we talking about?
What
are we talking about? The Continental Classic doesn't end till the end of December.
Right. Wait for it. Okada wins the Continental Classic. Okada Tsuji, Wrestle Kingdom. And I was going to say Tsuji wins. Okada actually comes back to pass the torch, but that's not as fun as Okada just coming here and just beating this dude in like 30 seconds.
That doesn't sound believable to me. Oh, God. And you had people in the chat. You had people convinced. You had someone say, Tsuji makes sense. No, it don't make sense when he explains further, right?
No, Okada and Tsuji. Okada and Tsuji's like a legit Wrestle Kingdom main event, though. I mean, you have to agree on that. Yeah. I know. I understand people like Continental Classic Okada winning doesn't seem great, but like pay off this AEW IWGP thing. You know what I mean? Like Tsuji's been very vocal about this. Okada comes back to New Japan, main events Wrestle Kingdom again, second straight year even, and Tsuji beats him. That's honestly like a good payoff to all of this. I don't think it's gonna happen. Don't get me wrong. The better payoff is Okada comes in, beats him in 30 seconds, and it's like, yeah, I told you this is all bullshit, bitch.
Told you. But yeah, no, like I said, I don't mind Tsuji eventually winning a G1. I just don't think that this is the year to do it. And I know Jero J, it probably was a good thought in your head, but saying that it makes sense because to make him 100% the top guy. Did you see that G1 show? He's definitely the top guy.
Yeah,
he gets reaction. He gets treated. He is at that Okada in 2014 level of he's not hit his apex yet, but the fans react to him like they are seeing the new Okada, the new Tanahashi, the new top guy that is being made before their eyes, and they react to him like a superstar. So there is no, oh, he's 90% there. Oh, he's 80%. No, he's 100% the top guy. He don't need the G1 win to prove that.
Yeah, he's definitely the top guy, and he doesn't need the G1 win to prove that. I'm just thinking him winning the G1 because I just don't love the field overall. Like I always
I think that Uemura and Shota are really good choices there. I don't think, even though I think that the A block is better than the B block, I don't think that there's a lot of viable choices in the A block. Like y'all are bringing up Tsuji, which is fine, but I've explained why Tsuji doesn't really need to win the G1 whatsoever. Takeshita just won last year, so that wouldn't make too much sense. Shingo Takagi, they just seem determined to make him one of the old heads instead of keeping him viable as a main event top guy. Hiroki Goto got his run a year and a half ago, so he's not going to win there. So yeah, the A side is lacking as far as like viable winners of the tournament. I think that any of the guys that I just mentioned could probably make the finals of the tournament, but I don't think any of them is going to win. So it's really the B block for me with Shoto and Yuya, who are the top two favorites to win this year's tournament.
People were saying, during the show of like, why weren't the Knockout Brothers on Forbidden Door? Because Yuto Ice was super over and Oscar was over as well. So why weren't they on Forbidden Door? Tony said he wanted them. Mm-hmm. My guess, I could be completely off base. I'll ask Tony on Thursday when he joins us for the 24-hour stream. I could be completely off base on this. If he had them, they would have been in that triple threat tag match.
I would think so. They would have been the Unbound Co. tag team.
Right. So then who was losing in that?
Dorada, we need you to take this loss.
I don't know. I mean, it's
Dorada's taking the loss. Dorada's taking the loss. There's no question.
I agree. I also don't know how keen WWE don't know how keen Tony would have been on pinning the new ROH tag team champions. I get the ROH tag team champions, like who really cares, but they just won the titles. Like they just won the titles. Obviously the Bucks weren't going to lose. The Bucks were the champions. The Bucks won the match.
But the Knockout Brothers could have lost that one too because they had just lost the IWGP Tag Team Championship.
Okay, that's where I'll push back on I don't think Gato was like, he's like Shingo, yeah, he can take a loss. What is Shingo and
and Teton.
Teton, yeah, Shingo and Teton, sure, they get Knockout Brothers like no. No. We ain't having them lose.
They taking a loss?
Yeah. Yeah, that like I know Unbound Company lost that match, but it's one thing for Shingo and Teton to take the L. It's another thing for the top tag team in New Japan to take that L.
But man, they were over like Rover on Saturday. Like especially Yuto Ice, he came out. You heard the Raw for his new theme song and everything. That was I like seeing that. And I like the way they booked the first half of the show. The first half of the show, you were right, it didn't have a lot of like good matches. I think honestly the best match on the first half of the show was the opener with Hanare and Aaron Wolf.
Aaron Wolf has a chance to do something in this tournament because obviously Evil carried him to one of the greatest matches of all time at Wrestle Kingdom. And then it's been nothing but downhill since because he's not been in the ring.
Because he's been with the House of Torture. What are you talking about?
But this tournament, getting him away from House of Torture and like allowing him to like actually get his feet wet a little bit, he has a chance to really, because he was super over at Wrestle Kingdom, and it's like, oh, this could be the next guy, and then they didn't really do anything with him after that. So this is a chance for him to really like break out and prove like, oh, this could be the next guy. So I am looking forward to like his run in this tournament.
Yeah, he has a really big chance for him in his career. Like he's gonna have a match with Konosuke Takeshita, Shingo Takagi. Like he's gonna be facing some of the best guys in the world. So if he doesn't walk out of this with like his top 5 best matches of his career, I'd be very much surprised on that. So he just had his best match of his career against Yoshihashi. Then he had a decent match here against Hanare. So I'm hoping for the best, but I like the fact that they booked it where all the new guys, the guys who have like 1 or 2 or less appearances in the G1, they all won in those opening first matches, despite my feeling like that was a mistake when it came to Jake Lee versus Shingo Takagi in one of the worst Shingo Takagi matches I've seen in the United States in a very long time. But I like Oscar beating Ren Narita. That was surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be. And then also Yuto Ice beating Great Okan as well.
Like my biggest fear is that Jake Lee wins this whole thing.
Oh, don't fear that. That ain't happening, folks. It should not happen. It won't happen. Also, that was great. Outside of like the top 3 matches, I thought Zack versus Shoto was the first great match on the show. First great match of the tournament. I thought they worked really well together, and they have kind of put their bad Wrestle Kingdom matchup. I won't even say it was bad. It was polarizing. Because I've seen some people who really enjoyed that matchup, and I've seen people who really hate that matchup, but it was a very polarizing matchup. And since then, they had a banger of a matchup in the New Japan Cup earlier this year, and then they had a great match here. Nice little near falls in the end. Great mat work by Zack. Shota Umino, he puts a little like extra something on his lariats and on his strikes that make his matches a little bit more engaging for me to watch. So I've really enjoyed his work. So I wouldn't mind if he won the G1. I just feel like it's Uemura's time, and you've done this Shota Umino project like 4, 6, 7 times. Like give Yuya a chance.
Also, Shota, like you mentioned, being bitched out by Gabe Kidd and already losing the title to Gabe Kidd. It's like, I don't know about Shota. It does feel like they've tried so often with Shota, and he doesn't fully click, whatever it is. Get ready for Jake Lee to win.
Oh, God. Will you stop?
I don't trust Gato. I just don't.
Well, I mean, that's a safe thing to do. Don't ever trust Gato. I did not like Haruki Goto versus Sanada. I feel bad for Sanada. He's lost a lot of weight due to the injuries, it feels like. And then I thought Callum Newman versus Yuya Uemura was excellent. I thought they have really great chemistry together. I think their New Japan Cup final is one of the best New Japan matches of the year so far, and then they had a great sequel here around the injury to Callum's arm. So I thought they worked really well with each other. Even though I don't know how I feel about the Make Way as a finisher. I feel like the Prince's Curse and Excalibur are better finishers than the Make Way, but that's just me.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. I just think that he has other moves that are better.
Well, don't worry. As the tournament goes along, everybody will kick out of this move 1,300 times, and it'll lose.
No. This is the death. The New Japan has a thing where they have you have a finisher, other finisher, and then the death nail. This is his death nail, the Make Way. Just like the Fire Blaster is now the death nail for Yota Tsuji. Oyoa versus Bolton. Love me some big meaty men slapping meat, and that's what these guys did, but they did it in a different way. I love the Oyoa going after the arm like he was like a freaking python, just wrapping his arms around it. The London Dungeon getting the win there. And then, like you said, the main event was fantastic. Tsuji and Takeshita have special chemistry together. I think in the 4 matches that they've had against each other, all of them have been straight up bangers. Some of them been the best matches of the year, like the Wrestle Kingdom match from earlier this year. This one wasn't as great as Wrestle Kingdom, but it was right up there, and I think the best match of night 1.
Yeah, I didn't like it quite as much as the Wrestle Kingdom match, which is, again, not trying to knock it. The Wrestle Kingdom match is a top tier match, and this was still excellent. It just wasn't quite as good as that one. So I am with you on that. All right. Raw. It happened. Moving on.
He said Raw. It happened. Moving on.
Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman came out. Paul Heyman said the same stuff I feel like he says every single week. I kind of tune out Paul Heyman at this point.
I don't blame you. Yo, I had the whole question last week. I was like, is Paul Heyman washed? I was like, yo, yeah, Paul Heyman is Shaq on the Celtics.
He did say that he did call Oba a dummy for turning down the title shot.
And he was right, because Oba did not have a good reasoning for that. Oh, if I would have took the title shot, he would have interfered. Then why'd you even enter the King of the Ring? He would have interfered in that too.
Yeah, like, all right, then why'd you win the King of the Ring? Because, like, I give them a little bit of credit, not a whole lot, a little bit of credit for like trying to explain why he gave up the title shot instead of just, I gave up the title shot for giving up the title shot. At least they tried to explain of like, well,
but this is
a weak explanation.
Yeah, with WWE, it's always this. It's always, we're going to come up with the weakest explanation possible, which is like a double fumble, because not only is it weak, but you're acknowledging the fact that there's something wrong in the first place.
Yeah. Which WWE kind of loves to do, is they love to point out their own mistakes and then write how they made a mistake, but tell you that it's going to be better, or explain why they made this mistake. It's very...
Yeah, they try to do like a self-own, but they never do it right. Even in the main event segment with the boring ass Seth Rollins promo from last week, they always
Roman called it boring.
They always want to take ownership for saying something that they probably heard online from the fans that they're not supposed to be listening to.
Well, some people don't listen to the fans online. You can't listen to the fans online.
He just looks in his eyes and he can see.
Yeah, but you can't listen to all those people online. Yeah, they like taking credit, and it's so stupid when companies do that. AEW did it during the whole Death Rider stuff. It's like, let me explain to you why this company has sucked for the past year. It's like, dude, shut up. Like, just make it better. You don't have to explain why it sucked. Either write it better or just try to make it better. It's like, no, we sucked. Like, again, I can appreciate some level of ownership. it should not be, I'm not saying it's the whole show, but it should not be multiple segments of like, yeah, this sucked. And unless it's Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is the only person who has the right to be like, this was trash. We need to fix this. Because that's his whole character. And it's been his character. Everybody else.
They should just give him the Raw recap podcast.
I mean, I'll never forget. I want to talk to Athena because this is like my favorite bit she ever did. She was on Twitch, like reviewing an episode of Raw. Like she was just us. Breaking it down segment by segment and saying what she liked and she didn't like and all this stuff. They yanked that shit so fast. Like if you did not watch that live, it got yanked so quickly. And I really want to ask her about this because I don't think like anybody's ever brought it up to her because it's something that like not a whole lot of people know about. Because again, if you didn't watch it live, this is when she was still in the company, by the way. This wasn't like after she left. She was still in the company reviewing Raw like a podcaster, segment by segment. And they took that down so quick. She got a phone call immediately of like, nope, you got to take that down. Again, no one has, a lot of people have not heard about this, but I know about it. And I want to ask her about this. That's the only thing I care to ask Athena.
See, I'm here to help people out. So I'm gonna help someone that I usually don't try to help out. Xeno Hour, who says the easy explanation should have been title shot is postponed because Oba can't allow Brock to disrespect him any longer. Simple. I'm here to tell you, Xeno Hour, because you probably haven't said this to any real human beings out there. That also sucks. You are not understanding what the problem is. The problem is that the title shot is postponed. It's not the reasoning. Like, it does not matter. It does not matter the reasoning for it. It does not make sense because it's a self-inflicted wound. You did not have to have Oba Femi in the tournament. You did not have to have Oba Femi win the tournament if all you wanted to do was Oba Femi and Brock in Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam. So it does not matter. You can think of the simplest explanation that makes sense in your head. 9 times out of 10, someone's going to tell you that it sucked because that one sucked. WWE sucked. And any fan who is in defense of WWE like yourself, because we all know you are, you can't come up with an explanation that's going to be better. Because there is no explanation for something that is a self-inflicted wound. That's like Cheddar Bob shooting himself in the dick and being like, oh my God, I should have put the safety on. No, you shouldn't have shot yourself in the dick. Like trying to go over they shouldn't have a gun. Yeah, like there is a step before that. That's just like, no, the problem is this, not the explanation of the safety or anything or what you're saying, Zeno.
If you knew you were gonna do Oba and Brock always, there was no point to have Oba win the tournament, especially when the first round was a fatal 4-way. He didn't have to take a loss. It would have been fine. Just go away. Just he could have lost in the first round. You move on from the tournament there. Yes, Seth should have won the tournament since he got the title shot anyway. If you were hell bent on Oba winning, if that's what you were hell bent on, either give him the title shot or there's no defense of it, as SP3 said. The problem is like you're delaying the title shot at all. I think the only saving grace is he just works both nights. He says, I'm going to end Brock Lesnar night 1, and then night 2, I'm taking the title.
That's too risky. That's way too risky. I know it sounds fine in a lot of us heads, but that's way too risky. So I understand why that wasn't their explanation.
Yeah, but what
they really should have done is what they did already this year, Jeremy. Since 2024, when the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring were reintroduced, we were told, literally, not even on television, after everybody had qualified for the finals in 2024, Triple H had like a little message on social media that went worldwide, which he was like, the winner of the King of the Ring gets a guaranteed title shot at the world title of their brand at SummerSlam. That has been the rule for the King of the Ring in 2024 and 2025. Then this year it became, now it's the world title of your choosing. They literally didn't have any formal announcement about it. They just kind of just did it and didn't even kind of warn us before time that that has changed. They should have just changed this as well and say the winner of the King of the Ring gets a title shot at any time of their choosing. If you're gonna change the world title part, change the whole thing and just don't say that it's for SummerSlam. Say it's any time of their choice.
Fair. Then it looks a little bit weird if like Io is doing it at SummerSlam and then Oba's waiting until...
she just says what she said already.
Yeah, but if
he's doing the matchup at SummerSlam.
But if Oba's waiting until past Money in the Bank, now you got a Money in the Bank briefcase holder. You got Oba waiting to. I also get a title shot.
We all know what the real solution to this is: give Oba the title shot at SummerSlam. But I'm saying that is probably second for me more than putting them on.
I think 2 nights.
And I don't understand how you say. I think someone said, "Don't think it's risky." Yes, it is risky. This is a guy. This is a guy you're putting in a Hell in a Cell matchup. He's never been in Hell in a Cell before. Like, you know how many freak injuries happened in Hell in a Cell? CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, the last Hell in a Cell, did not wrestle for the next month and a half, 2 months. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, how do you not understand that is risky to put someone in a Hell in a Cell, then expect them to headline the next night? That is risky as fuck.
It's risky, but I mean, they did. Cody and Roman went out for 40 minutes in that tag match, and then they wrestled the next night. Like, it's not that it's not risky, but we see plenty of people wrestle back-to-back nights. Not so much in WWE.
One time.
Well, this is only one time though. They're only doing it one time with Oba. It's not like he's wrestling back-to-back nights every night.
It's not like a lot of people have done this before. And the 2 people that did do, or the 3 people that did do this, are the 3 top stars in the industry. I'm
trying to make Oba a top star in the industry by doing this.
But I'm just saying we gotta understand what's his restrictions, what's his limitations. This is a guy that's never worked a match above 25 minutes. If he's in 2 top matches, one of them is definitely, he's going close to 25 minutes. Yes, the main event. I think one of them is probably going to go 20 minutes or plus.
I don't think so.
I think Seth and Roman are definitely going 20 minutes, so they would expect Oba to have a main event level matchup.
That's Seth and Roman. See, this is the difference. Is you're thinking probably how they may want to book it. I'm thinking how I'm booking it, and I'm having Oba squashing these fools in 30 seconds, and then there ain't no risk to it. We in and out with Oba Femi out here.
But like King Potato's making the same point. Like, the guys you're comparing it to or saying, oh, these guys have done it. They have nearly 20 years of experience over Oba Femi.
Sure. But again, we're talking the risk factor, and you guys are saying 20 minutes, 25 minutes and stuff. I'm not booking it that long. I don't think there's that much of a risk. It's a risk because it's 2 nights. Sure, it's a risk walking out your door every day. But I'm not looking at it too much of a risk. Is all right, I'm beating Brock in about 10 minutes, and I'm beating Roman in about 12 minutes. We're going barely 20 minutes combined for these 2 matches. Yeah, 10-minute Hell in a Cell. Come fight me on that.
I don't think Oba Femi's had a 20-minute matchup yet. I'm
not booking 20 minutes. I just said that.
Yes, you did. You said 10 minutes and 12 minutes. That's 22 minutes.
For 2 matches combined.
He has not worked a 20-minute match in one match.
But this is not a 20-minute match in one match. This is a 10-minute match and a 12-minute match.
If he's never worked a 20-minute matchup in one match, you're telling him to work 22 across 2 nights against Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns? I'm not trusting him to do that. I'm sorry.
But how are you going to extrapolate that a 22-minute match is the same as a 10-minute match one night and a 12-minute match one night? It's 2 different things.
If for most of his career, because he has only been wrestling for 3 years, for 2 of those 3 years, he was on NXT, where he would wrestle 1 15-minute match a week. At that, and I think I'm over exaggerating with the 15 minutes. It's probably closer to 8 to 15 minutes. 8 to 15 matchup once a week that he would practice ad nauseum throughout the whole week, and if it was a PLE, throughout the whole month. Now you're asking him to come to the main roster and work a 10-minute Hell in a Cell matchup with Brock Lesnar on one night, and then a 12-minute main event against Roman Reigns on the next night. No, he's not going to be prepared for that. He doesn't know what that is.
So give him the opportunity. We can't treat these guys with kids' glove. These guys are professional wrestlers.
I'm not treating him
with
kids' glove. I would have just done Roman Reigns versus Oba Femi. I wouldn't be doing this Brock Lesnar shit. But I'm not understanding how y'all don't understand that this is asking someone who is inexperienced to work 2 back-to-back nights does not seem like very much the wise thing to do.
He worked Javon Evans on December 9th for 13 minutes, and Cody Rhodes on December 13th for 9 minutes. It's a few days in between.
Yeah, 4 days in between.
All right, he's getting 24 hours in between, but let's not act like this is like the biggest thing in the world to wrestle 10 minutes one night.
Sucked.
And 12, that's because Cody was in it. Let's not pretend like it's 10 minutes, it's 22 minutes combined for one match. It's 2 separate matches. Also, the Ricky Saints match.
Javon Evans on the CW and Cody Rhodes in a nothing happening, no contest opener on Saturday night's main event is different from Hell in a Cell with Brock Lesnar and the main event of SummerSlam with Roman Reigns.
On December 6th, keep in mind, Cody December 13th, Javon Evans December 9th, December 6th. So we're looking at a full week span here, 17 minutes against Ricky Saints. So let's not pretend that he's wrestled over a half an hour across the span of a week. This is not a big deal.
But back to back, I think that what you're saying is false equivalency.
Well, it's false equivalency to pretend that it's 22 minutes and it's one match. It's not.
It's across 2 days. It's back to back.
2 days. Big deal.
What are we talking about?
Big deal.
Big deal. You've never done that. What the fuck are you talking about? Big deal.
So he's just never going to do it?
You see someone jump off the Empire State Building. You're like, oh, big deal. I could do that. What?
Jump off the Empire State Building. Now we're getting outrageous. We are asking a wrestler.
A 360 windmill. Oh, that's nothing.
This is the word.
If you can't,
these are completely outrageous.
No. To me, if you can't do it, how are you saying that's nothing?
How do you know he can't do it though? What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying you can't do it. You said it was nothing. It's nothing.
It's nothing for a pro wrestler to go out there and do. I'm not a pro wrestler.
That's only been doing it for 3 years. Yes, it is.
He's a professional wrestler. He can't wrestle 2 matches.
There's been wrestling for 3 years. 2 of them was in a warehouse.
Okay, but he's a pro wrestler. He's doing 2 11-minute matches, basically. He can't do that? When I just told you in the span of a week, he did a 17-minute match, a 9-minute match, and a 13-minute match. But now all of a sudden, a back-to-back 11-minute matches is an issue for a professional wrestler. This is a pro wrestler
in 2026.
Okay, this is like me saying like, oh, you can't do a 24-hour stream. You've never done that. The longest stream you've ever done is 3 hours. Like, okay, so I can't do a 24-hour stream? I'm a podcaster, allegedly. Not a very good one, but I'm a podcaster. Man, I can do a 24-hour stream.
You've been doing this shit for a decade. This is basically you're asking me, can Seth Rollins work 2 back-to-back nights? And I'm like, yeah, he can. Y'all are not understanding that I am talking about this particular person that we should be protecting. That we should probably not put him in 2 back-to-back main event matches on SummerSlam weekend.
It's a 10-minute match and a 12-minute match. If he can't handle that, he shouldn't be the top guy. Honestly. If he can't handle that, then they're right in not putting the title on him.
That's
get him off TV.
That's ridiculous.
If he can't handle back-to-back matches, that a 10-minute match and a 12-minute match.
That literally you can only come up with 3 people that's asked to do that. 3 people.
Well, yeah, because now everybody's babied. So, back in the day, they were wrestling 500 nights a year.
if we want this guy to be the top star, I think we should be trying to protect
here. Look, I don't know how long these matches are, but he's wrestled back-to-back nights on tours. Like, what are we talking about? Like, he's wrestled back-to-back nights on live events. He wrestled 3 straight nights this past weekend. He wrestled a dark match against Rusev, and he wrestled 2 tag team matches. I get it, tag team match, sure. That's still 3 straight nights. Like, it's not like he's never wrestled.
Oba Femi. If you probably watched that tag team matchup, he was in the ring for 2 minutes.
It's not like he's never wrestled back-to-back nights, though. Like, we got to stop pretending like back-to-back nights.
But you're not asking for, just wrestle back-to-back nights. You're asking for the 2 main events of SummerSlam,
Yeah.
Hell in a Cell and Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
I think that you are doing a false equivalency once again by saying, he's worked 3 back-to-back nights. And then you just mentioned it's a fucking tag team match where he's in the ring.
But it was 3 straight nights. We don't know how long he was in the ring for.
It was
3
2
straight
tag team
nights.
matches. I'm pretty sure. We need to call up someone who is in the building on these shows.
Here.
They will probably tell you. I literally had Alex McCarthy, and he told me on the dark match with Oba Femi and Seth Rollins team together, Oba was in the ring for 30 seconds. He hits the fall from grace, 1, 2, 3, it's over. That's how he works tag team matches.
He wrestled 3 straight nights, singles match, tag match, singles match. It's not like, again,
How
we
long
can't.
were the singles matches?
It doesn't say. They were live events, so I don't know. But let's not pretend like back-to-back nights.
And it was against Rusev and who else?
It wasn't. This was last year even.
Okay, who was
this? Was when he was the NXT champion.
Oh, and he did 3 back-to-back nights. Who was it?
Yeah, Grayson Waller.
Yeah, that didn't last. That didn't last 5 minutes.
All right, there were main event matches though. Like, again, I don't know.
I've been to an NXT live event in
have I.
Florida. Those main events don't last that long.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, it's not like he's never wrestled back-to-back nights before. I get it. It's SummerSlam. It's main events. It is different. I understand that. You don't know until you're there, though. Like, let's not pretend, like, one, he's never wrestled back-to-back nights. He's done 3 straight nights before. And let's not pretend like this dude's not a professional. Let's not pretend like we all don't view him as the future of the company. Like, give him a chance to shine here. Like, let's see. Let's see if he can do it. So I was like, he's just dismissing it. No, he can't do that. No, it's not going to happen. Like, come on. Give him a chance out here. The point of this is they shouldn't have booked him to win the King of the Ring because they had no actual plan for him. They just delayed the title shots.
That was the point from the very beginning. We're talking about hypothetical situation.
Then Oba came out. He destroyed a bunch of security guards. Fortunately, he only destroyed like 10 security guards because if there was 11, I don't know if he could have done it because he's never taken out 11 security guards before. But 10 he could do.
He has taken out 11 security guards. Madison Square Garden just earlier this year. But no, that poor guy, that first guy that he tosses, and he just bounces off the on the floor. I was like, this poor dude, and then he choke slams the police. And I thought he called a good promo as well, saying that he's not running, and Lesnar can't run come Hell in a Cell. And I like the fact that Adam Pearce specified later in the show that those guys were not real police officers, because I think I could have told you that from a mile away.
Yeah. Mikey V saying he violated a restraining order. Why didn't he get arrested? It was explained later that it wasn't a real restraining order, and those were not real security guards. So, yes, he could not do 11 security guards 2 nights in a row, though. He's never done that before.
Exactly. And he won't be on NXT tonight to prove us wrong.
Oh, dude, this pissed me off so much. They're like, we're going to go through the history of the Shield in a multi-part series to explain. We're going to go through the history of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, the 12-year history, 14-year, whatever the fuck.
Multi-part, multi-week.
Multi-part, multi-week.
Once he said multi-week, I was like, we're getting nothing tonight, are we?
It's a multi-part, multi-week series. And then they proceed to give you a 20-second video package where Seth and Roman were like, we could have had it all. We were rolling in the deep. And that was it. And then the next video package where Seth and Roman were like, he betrayed us.
They brushed over one of the most important heel turns in WWE history.
20 seconds for these video packages. This made this feel like a nothing match. I was like, you guys did a disservice to this.
Whereas in just the position to that Hell in a Cell video, Triple H, this is one thing he is doing extremely well. He knows the importance of Hell in a Cell. He is one of the guys that made his career becoming kind of the master of the Hell in a Cell, and he knows how to make it feel big time. Between the segment that they did with Oba and Brock to the video package, they made the Hell in a Cell feel like the biggest match on the show. And no, I'm not really sure, to answer D-Lo in the chat, I'm not really sure Hell in a Cell is main eventing because it's Cody and Punk. And it's
I don't think it is.
Seth. So I don't think it's probably going to main event. Maybe it opens up night 2. And especially considering ESPN is going to want one of those big 3, at least one of those big 3 matches on there. So I could see it opening up night 2. So you want Oba to work twice on one night, basically. But anyway, so yeah, I think he does a good job there. But the Shield thing, making it multi-week, all you told me in one sentence was, we're not getting anything tonight. And 2, you want to fill in the time for the next parts to be next week because Roman's not going to be on the show.
I don't mind the multi-week thing. That's fine. You want to do there's enough history between these two that you can do a multi-week video package. That's not the issue to me. The issue is presenting it in 20-second segments. Like, you want to do a multi-week video package and it's like a 3-minute video of like, here's the Shield, their debut and everything, and here's the betrayal and everything. Cool. That's an entire week. You can easily get 3 minutes out of all that history. Easily. Yeah. I mean,
I feel like they just brushed over the heel turn. Like, they just went to it and then they were like, oh, then he accomplished this and that and this and that, and that's the end of chapters.
Yeah, like 20 seconds for their whole basically like 2-year run as the Shield, and then 20 seconds for Seth's heel turn, and then I assume the next portion is the heist of the century.
Yeah,
it's just like, people are like, oh, Ambrose, like they were never gonna like bring that up. I was shocked they didn't blur out his face and everything.
yeah. I just found all of that honestly funny to me. Honestly, Zeno, I was saying that Cody and Punk has to be night 2 main event. Why?
I don't think it will be. Roman said behind this thing.
Did he not see that mundane way they set up the matchup?
Yeah.
That boring ass way that had OKC, who was all loud at the start of the show. They were just like for the SummerSlam announcement. Yeah, cool. That's great. Yeah. And if Roman and Cody are gonna main event shows, you should always assume that Roman is night 2.
Yeah. Roman's getting over on him, unless he did do the triple threat match with Seth and Punk, but there was no title on the line. If it's title for title, yeah, Roman's getting that spot. Sorry. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Roman and Seth. Punk and Cody, like, as a graphic, feels bigger. You know what I mean? But
it feels bigger. It feels bigger in execution and in all of our heads than it is what we're actually going to see on TV, because they had so much stuff. They could have like, this is one thing that I will give credit, because I bashed Seth last week for his promo, but 2 weeks ago I gave him credit for his promo, and I said this on the SmackDown post show. I'll say it here. Seth Rollins, the great thing about that promo that set up the matchup with Roman Reigns is you could have got someone who hasn't watched WWE in years, and he gave them the whole story of Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. He brought up the Shield. He brought up the heist of the century. He brought up costing him his 4-year title reign. He brought up the history from last year with stealing the Wise Man, beating him at WrestleMania. You didn't need to watch the last 12 years, and he told you everything you needed to know and why this is important, why we're doing this at SummerSlam. Whereas Cody Rhodes and CM Punk just referenced the promo from 2 months ago, and that's how they set up their whole SummerSlam. They had years upon years. Their careers have been parallel. They were in the same company together. In a lot of people's and in a lot of fans' minds, Cody left that company because of Punk. So, Cody has done a great job of the Seth feud, the Cena feud. He's had multiple feuds where he makes references to AEW. I'm not going to be surprised when they make a reference to AEW without saying AEW. But you needed to do it in this promo, not the later promos. This promo was the most important because it's setting up the matchup, and they just... you said last time I was in the ring, I said, just say when. So I don't know. Maybe you say when. SummerSlam.
Should have said enough.
That's it. Like, that was it. That was the whole promo. CM Punk giving us a freaking Temu version of the same promo he cut last year when he won the World Heavyweight Championship, when he mentioned AJ Styles, JD McDonough, Sheamus, and everybody. Half of those people are not even with the company anymore. And then he cut a similar promo here. Oh, Royce Keys, Damian Priest, this person, that person. I don't believe you. You need more people. What the fuck are you talking about?
Io Sky beat Roxanne Perez. And then Raquel Rodriguez murdered Sol Ruca. That was
Io and Roxanne was good.
Yeah.
Good matchup. The post match just made Io and Sol Ruca look like dweebs.
Yeah.
And man, the Judgment Day suck. They suck. Like, I'm not saying that like as they're heels, they suck. I'm just saying they haven't really been entertaining to me as a unit in a very, very, very,
they're
very,
way past
very,
stale.
very long time. Yeah.
They're way past stale. Like, but they have no idea what to do with the group at this point. And it's just like, we're gonna continue because what are we supposed to do here? They don't, like, the problem with them is they don't have the like top male figure. Like, we like Dom. Dom's very good. Dom's not top superstar. Like, Finn was presented as a top superstar. Even Priest was presented as a top superstar. Dom is just, he's entertaining, but no one like views him as like a threat. Granted, Finn never won matches or anything, but he was at least, he felt like he was a threat because of his history. Same with Priest. Priest felt like a threat. And then Rhea also felt like Liv doesn't feel like a threat because she doesn't wrestle. And Dom doesn't feel like, nobody actually feels like a threat. It's just a group. It's just a group of people. It's a stale group. Division came out. I tuned out.
Oh my God. So I would say the positives here. The crowd really reacted to this segment. The crowd bit on this segment. They love Otis. They hate what Maxine has done by betraying Alpha Academy and joining up with the Vision. And they hate the Vision. So the crowd reaction made this a very watchable segment. But oh my God, I did not want to watch this segment like midway through because Austin Theory is not good on the mic. Logan Paul, this has been the biggest regression I have seen in quite some time. This is like the rookie wall, except it happened like 3 years late. Like, he started wrestling in 2022. I've never seen somebody hit a sophomore slump in year 4. But that's Logan Paul on the mic, and he's injured right now. Braun Breaker is playing fourth fiddle to Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and Maxine Dupri.
Continue. I'll talk about Braun when the time comes.
And then just this promo, how they started it. They were like hemming and hawing. It took them a while to even get started on the promo. Like they were expecting to get booed, like this huge heat that they weren't getting just then. They got it later on in the segment, but at the beginning they weren't getting it, and they're just hemming and hawing around. I thought that Alpha Academy came off well in the fact that they came off sympathetic and sad in a way. And I thought Maxine cut a pretty good, like, false heel promo, like false babyface promo. Like, you guys don't understand him. I just understand him a little bit better than y'all. And I thought her performance in her actions were very well done. But overall, I just hated this segment. This was just inexperienced people doing something that don't have a lot of experience in. But the crowd ate it up, so it came off well to a lot of people. So I'm kind of on the fence in that regard.
Otis, like, confessing his love for Maxine or about to and stuff. I'm like, that always felt big brother, little sister to me. Not crushing relationship. Like, oh, I have this crush on you type of thing to me. So I didn't love that. And then Theory with, like, you couldn't get a go. He pulled Mandy Rose. Are we just gonna, like, forget about this? Like, we know Otis is slanging out here, okay? Like,
he got some game.
Yeah. We're not rewriting history on this. And then the attack. Dude, Braun Breaker looks like such a geek in this stuff.
He is. The decocking of Braun Breaker in 2026 is going to be something to look back on.
Like, just a complete dork in this whole segment. He's taking a backseat to a Theory, Maxine, Otis, Tozawa love square. What? This is your big idea for Braun Breaker? The guy who he's going to win the world title at WrestleMania. What?
I can't wait for Vision versus Alpha Academy at SummerSlam so I can laugh at all the people.
Oh,
I'm going back. That's when I've chosen some patience and some self-control in not going back to my YN post from last year. But I will go back to that YN post and I will reply to people if Braun Breaker is facing the Alpha Academy at SummerSlam.
If you want more posts, that the one that I had where they said Braun was cleared for WrestleMania, but they didn't do anything. I quote tweeted that. I had a lot of people mad at me of like, well, he was injured. Like, it literally says he was cleared, and people were very mad of like, give it time and everything. Like, what are we doing? Wait till next WrestleMania. Next WrestleMania will be okay. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually.
What is this guy talking about? Because I know he's in the chat every day, but Zeno and I were saying the injuries derail everything. This shit's been derailed before he lifted that announce table. Yeah. This shit was dead once he hit his peak by turning on Seth Rollins, and they did not do anything with him. They just sat on him. What the fuck are we talking about?
No, look, we're not rewriting history here. Longtime viewers of this show, God bless, but SP3 and I said this after Night of Champions. You put the title, or Crown Jewel when Seth got hurt. Yeah. You put the title on Braun Breaker. Like, have him win the Battle Royal, have him beat who he's supposed to, CM Punk. You put the title on Braun Breaker. What are we doing? That this is not the plan here. And it wasn't, we're going to take you out of the Battle Royal. Don't worry. Oh, we're going to have you eliminated from the Royal Rumble in 2 seconds. So to set up the Seth match. Don't worry, it's okay. It's going somewhere.
He's going to be a big star. He's still going to be a big
And then
star.
He got hurt after the Rumble. But
exactly.
You had
he was
3
already
months.
Dead he's already dead in the water. Like, why are we saying, oh, injuries derailed everything? It derailed everything. And no, not the Seth Rollins injury did not derail anything. The Seth Rollins injury was when he hit his fucking peak, you idiot. You nincompoop. What the hell are we talking about?
Yeah, the Seth injury was when they should have pulled the trigger on him. The Seth injury should have been it for him. Because I don't know where he would have been if Seth doesn't get hurt. Seth would have kept defending the title, and Braun Breaker would have probably played.
They would have waited another year before they did anything with him.
Yeah. So no, the Seth injury, that's when they should have pulled the trigger and gone full bore with him. I couldn't believe how silly. I mean, I could, but just how silly Braun Breaker looked in all of this. Like, man, this dude should have been destroying everybody, and here he is getting okey-doked by Akira Tozawa. Like, what the fuck are we doing out here? Crowd was good. I'll give you that. Yes, the crowd was good, but like Alpha Academy against Theory and I guess Braun. I don't know, they'll put Logan in that spot if he's healthy. Honestly, Braun will be on the
you
sidelines.
We don't really care anymore. He don't even get to keep his fucking Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman's like, all right, you guys got Maxine, we're good.
Y'all are losers.
Yeah,
I'm out. He's like, I saw what Maxine did out there, and I asked, what the hell do you need me for? And then
they tried to make that as like a stamp for Maxine. Of like, no, Maxine's doing great, so you don't need me. Instead, it just like Heyman's like, yeah, I ain't got nothing to do with you losers anymore. We're done on this.
Deuces.
Royce Keys faced Jimmy Uso again. Because we needed that.
Sure. I didn't think like I thought like the bloodline would never get worse than Jimmy versus Jay. But I feel like we're getting closer. I feel like we're getting close to Jimmy and Jay territory with the bloodline being the heels yet getting cheered for it versus a whole bunch of baby faces who are now aligned with heels that are turning babyface. The alignment and dynamics are all fucked in this whole feud.
Yeah, because Roman's a babyface, still doing heel stuff, but still like getting cheered like a babyface. But then you have the Usos and Jacob, who are definitely doing heel stuff. Solo is almost an in-between, but he should be a heel because the way he treated Tama and Tala, but they left him.
But
so
he has come off very, very much like anti-authority, very much like anti-hero-ish in the bloodline story.
Yeah, but he should still be a heel just based on everything else that he has done. Royce Keys, okay, I guess he's a babyface. And then LA Knight's the most over guy on the roster, and he's stuck in this vortex thing. And he's probably going to take the pinfall in this match. He's getting too over.
Too over, sir. We got to hold you down. We got to hold you up there. Slow down, brother. That isn't for you.
I like the Solo fake out. You know, Solo's fun in this stuff. And then they did.
I loved him doing this, and then turning it into this, and then smiling like.
He's so good with like these like little reactions. He was like kind of miscast as a heel. Like he's very good at this kind of goofy baby face stuff.
Yeah.
And then it sets up a 6-man for SummerSlam. Sure.
Royce Keys, LA Knight, Solo Sikoa versus the Bloodlines, Jacob Fatu, and the Usos. It makes sense. It was also a big like, because I was like, oh, this could have been like this would have so much improved the Saturday night's main event card. But I was like, foolish me thinking that they cared about the Saturday night's main event card. They got that for SummerSlam. They got to sell those tickets. More power to you.
Well, they got Bailey and Lyra for SummerSlam.
For Saturday night's main event.
Saturday's main event. Yeah. That's what I meant.
That was a good segment, but the crowd didn't give a fuck.
the crowd was probably confused as shit of Lyra coming out of like when we get Nikki Cross back. What is this?
Yo, she did. You're right. She did.
I was confused. Whereas like I respect that like she changed up her look and everything and like went completely different on here instead of just doing like bird lady stuff with everything. I liked that portion of it. I like the promo with it as well. Like they brought us some history.
She
with
came off
everything.
very, very deranged.
Yeah. Yeah, Mercedes was making cryptic social media tweets as she does. But yeah, I thought it was a good segment. Yeah, the crowd didn't care because they haven't given them much reason to care about this because I feel like 3 months ago, I know it's a little bit longer, but I feel like 3 months ago, Bayley was doing split personality shit, and now she's just full blown baby face. So
It was like 6 months ago. Like I think I said that the week that Lyra returned, that this would have been great if they remembered the story that they had from the very beginning and did it in the middle instead of trying to make it up at the end. I would have loved for Lyra to come out with with like a bird's nest in her head so she could be like Mrs. Crabtree. Since she's always been called the bird lady.
Shut up.
She tells Bailey to sit down and shut up. You're not the best member of the Four Horsewomen. I liked her promo a lot. I thought that her delivery was well done, and the little brawl at the end added a little something, some physicality ahead of Saturday night's main event. So hoping that matchup gets enough time to be a standout, because I think it could be probably the best match on the show if they really got the time to do it.
I'm trying to think of what else is on this show.
Probably the only other matchup that's going to be
match.
good to Gray is the tag main event.
Yeah, the tag main event will probably be good. What else is on the show? Danhausen and JD's a comedy match.
Yeah, and Paige and Brie Bella versus the Fatal Influence.
That's capped
and Roman Reigns versus Jalen Brunson.
Yeah. The women's tag team match is just automatically capped at about 2 stars because they...
At best, it's 2 stars.
Yeah. Sorry. That's rough. It's rough out there. Yeah, Lyra and Bayley should be good. Hopefully it's good. Intercontinental title gauntlet was won by Chad Gable. I like the setup throughout this. It was a good match. It was a really good gauntlet. And I did like how they said it. They let Javon shine, and then Javon, though, fell to Rusev, and then they let Gable shine by beating Rusev, and then Ethan Page at the very end. So you kind of got 2 baby faces over a little bit here, and you further established Rusev and Ethan Page through everything. Joe Hendry looked like a dork, no problem with that. And they did with they continued the Danhausen and JD McDonough Judgment Day stuff. So I actually thought they accomplished a lot in this match.
Yeah. I thought it was a splendid gauntlet that they had last night. And this company, one of the things they also do well, like I said, Triple H does really well at building up Hell in a Cell. One thing that the company has done well, even in the Vince era, is booking gauntlets. Because gauntlet seems to be the most effective way that they can get over more than one person. Usually, even in multi-man matches, tag team matches, one person is getting over more than everybody else. Whereas with the gauntlet matches, they're able to get over one other person besides the person who's eventually going to win. And then this one, it was Javon Evans. But I thought, the Dom and Joe Hendry portion, that was fine for what it was. Dom and Javon, that was a pretty solid matchup. Danhausen firing off the wrong ring post when he tried to curse him, and then JD going after him at costing Dom the win, and Javon getting the first win. Javon and Dragon Lee was the best thing on the show last night. Yeah. They killed it. They had a straight up banger. I think they were only in there for like maybe 6-7 minutes, but it was just nonstop action. They're flying all over the place. The crowd is going crazy. Great way to showcase both guys. So even Dragon Lee, despite him only being in one matchup and being eliminated, he got over in that one matchup, that one portion of the gauntlet. And then Javon and Rusev, probably the best Rusev match that we've seen, because Rusev came off like a monster heel. Javon working from underneath. He got over the accolade and his persistence on getting it on. Javon being able to survive it and survive it and survive it until Rusev basically had to suffocate him, covering his mouth in the accolade before he would eventually get the win. That was really well done. Chad Gable coming out. It felt like the crowd had kind of lost a bit of energy from Javon being eliminated in the Chad Gable and Rusev portion, but that was fine for what it was. Chad Gable getting the win, and then Chad and Ethan Page. I thought they would give a little bit more to Ethan Page. I thought that portion of the matchup would go a little bit longer, but Chad Gable getting the win in the end. They had the story. They kind of pushed it and drove it home on commentary throughout this matchup. Chad Gable trying to kind of go full circle. The whole kind of thing that started with him losing his mind and becoming an original El Grande Americano, disrespecting the Lucha Libre culture, started all the way back in 2024 when he failed to win the Intercontinental Championship. Or you could say it started at the beginning of 2025 when he first lost to Penta and he realized he couldn't beat the Luchadors. So those two elements of his story coming together in his hometown at SummerSlam. This is really well done storytelling, probably the best storytelling and writing in the entire company right now.
Looking forward to the 2-minute match between Gable and Penta. Got to fit a commercial in between there.
Hey, Gable and Penta is going to be at SummerSlam. The commercial will be after the match.
Before and after. They'll cut Gable's entire entrance for...
No, they can't cut Gable.
They will cut it.
Gonna keep on running. Keep on running. Gable. Gable.
And a vignette for Big Cass. He's coming back.
March
Enzo's
8th. That's crazy.
Back.
That's the longest day.
Oh, March 8th. Okay.
March 8th.
I get it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's the longest they've hyped. They've hyped anything, you know?
The blood runs cold. Big Cass coming back. All right. Sure. I don't mind Big Cass or anything. It's like you just brought back Corbin. Now we're doing Big Cass. So, Enzo's going to be back.
My only question is, are we debuting Big Cass by himself? Or is this like the first part of one that's going to have like Enzo next week?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. This is very, very much WWE embracing the 2010s. Like, just look at the past. What has it been? Like, couple of years. Matt Cardona returned. Paige returned. AJ Lee returned. The Bella Twins returned. Corbin's returned. Enzo and Big Cass are back. Like, they have totally embraced the mid to late 2010s. I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just saying it's a thing. It's a thing they're doing. So, hey, I'm happy for Kaz. Kaz has worked really hard to get his life back together and his career through, W. Morrissey and Impact, through the botched ROH debut at Madison Square Garden with Enzo with his charade with the whole Survivor Series 2018, to his runs in Fourth Rope and MLW, to Kaz going to AEW and having a 4-year run where he was aligned with MJF and Chris Jericho and Ricky Starks and was able to become an AEW World Tag Team Champion, and now they're coming back home to WWE. I'm hoping it goes well for them. I'm hoping it goes well for Baron Corbin. But it is very funny that WWE is embracing probably the decade that is the most kind of panned and criticized decade of their whole entire existence, 2010s.
Can't wait for Enzo to beat Braun Breaker in like 2 minutes.
Strowman's coming back. Jinder Mahal's coming back.
They might. I wouldn't put it past them.
Alberto El Patron.
All right, that one. Let's slow down. No.
He said, hold up. Oh, sorry. Hold up, right there. Hold
on. Contract signing segment. Roman comes out, Seth comes out. Seth's like, it kills you to hear them sing my song instead of OTC, and then we just got muffled singing an OTC chants. It felt like the OTC chants were a little bit louder, but I'll give him credit in that like the singing was very loud as well. It was just noise. It's just complete noise. And then Roman, it's like, dude, you fucking came out here and bored everyone to death.
That'd be the funniest things when wrestlers really say how it really was and how we really feel watching it. Like that's
he said, "You're my number one hater." The crowd chanted, "He's a hater."
He's a hater.
Seth tried to, like, yes, I am a hater. They both signed the contract, and then Seth walked away, and Roman's like, hey, you beat me, hold it for 2 months, and get hurt. That's what always happens. Some people can't handle the burden of being the top guy. And he's like, you're number 2, buddy. You need the money in the briefcase, money in the bank briefcase, to be the champion. You gotta fake an injury
to even use that.
Yeah. You had to fake an injury. He's like, they gave you all my shit, and you still couldn't
do it.
Walk in my shoes, and you were still number 2.
Like, you still couldn't walk in my shoes, number 2. I was like, that's a bar. That's a bar. Still couldn't walk in my shoes, number 2. I was like, oh, he's flaming him.
Then he says, you will always be number 2. I'll always be number 1. Acknowledge it, bitch. And then Seth tried to 8 Mile himself. He's like, talk about how I'm never gonna beat you, or I don't draw as much as you. I'll never be as big as a star. I don't make as much money as you. I'll never be in as many WrestleMania events as you. And like, we're not running the same race, which I said last week. He's like, but I gotta be proud of who I am and what I fight for. And I'm like, all right, you know what? Like, he's doing the best he can with this stuff.
He just done the same catchphrase. I'm a revolutionary. I rolled my eyes. Oh my God.
Yes.
I cannot tell you how much I rolled my eyes, and I realized that the visionary, revolutionary Seth freaking Rollins thing is on the level of easy to find, hard to beat, and isn't it great to be alive? In that is the automatic roll my eyes. I can't watch this anymore.
This is where, like, when he's doing his promo, he's doing his 8 Mile thing, and he is talking about, like, I gotta look in the mirror and be proud of who I am and what I've done. I was like, all right, okay, like, he's not doing terrible here. It's better than last week. Like, I'm okay with this. But then he hits that fucking catchphrase. This catchphrase sucks. It's awful. It is god awful, and it felt so out of place in this promo because it felt like he was like being real with things, like, oh, we're getting like a real look at Seth Rollins Colby out here. Like, he is saying he's talking about his failures compared to Roman, or how he's not going to be on the level of Roman and everything, and how like he's still got to be like still satisfied with what he's done. Because look, Seth is number 2, but let's not pretend like he ain't accomplished shit in this business. Like, so, and he worked very hard for it. He, as much as he last week was, he just made Roman look beastly. Like, there is a point of like, he did work very hard. He did overcome all of these injuries. He did all of these things. Like, there is something to be proud of with all of this. So I understand that again, he feels like he is being very real with this and of like what he's gone through. And the fact that like there is a little bit of pain that he won't be on the level of Roman Reigns, but he's got to be accepting of that. It felt real. And then he does the Seth freaking stuff. I was like, oh, you're just playing professional wrestler again.
Yeah.
You were out here being real, giving us some genuine moments in a genuine promo And it's like, no, hold on, guys, hold on. I'm still the wacky Seth Rollins guy. I'm a revolutionary, visionary, Seth freaking. Oh, this sucked. I hated this.
And it's crazy to me because Punk made the same mistake against Roman. Like the thing that you have against Roman, if you're a CM Punk, a Seth Rollins, a Cody Rhodes, is that you have a level of kind of realism that Roman can never have, because Roman is this kind of like the beautiful version of wrestling. He's the perfect pro wrestler. He's got the size, he's got the look, he's got the charm, he's got the charisma, the accolades, he's got the world heavyweight championship and the fake teeth. So he checks all the boxes in that, where you just have to come off as legitimate, as very relatable to the audience to get your point across. But the issue that I had with CM Punk at times, especially in their first promo heading into WrestleMania, is CM Punk having to get in. Doesn't it feel great to be alive on a Monday night or what? And I'm just like, okay, I'm totally checked out of your promo. And at least with Seth Rollins, he did it at the end of his promo. So the fact that I was already checked out was fine, because the promo was over. But it was just like, dude, you could have came up with just passionate realism, just bringing kind of a realistic tone to this story and addressing, like you said, a 8 Mile type of a B-Rabbit type response, where you're saying all the faults, you're saying everything that he could possibly say throughout the rest of this feud, and you're getting it out the way now, so he has to come up with something else. And if he can't come up with something else, you've proven your point. Him just going to, I'm a revolutionary, I'm a visionary, I was just like, dude, you're just as fake as him. You're just as fake. You're probably faker, because you're trying to be number one, and you're just never going to be that.
Just don't do that stupid line. It's so dumb. See, this was worse than like opening with it, because if you're opening, like, fine. I'm with you. I hate what do you want to talk about? Oh, it's great to be alive. Like, oh god, just get to the promo.
The only one that works for me, honestly, is Dallas, Texas. Acknowledge me.
Yeah.
The opening catchphrase, it's very rare that works. It only really, the first person it ever worked for, and has kind of been a detriment to every other wrestler, is The Rock. Finally, yeah. The Rock has come back to Chicago. And now everybody tries to do the opening catchphrase stuff, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, it really doesn't. But at least if you're opening with it, you still have the rest of the promo to make me forget about your dumb little opening line. Like, this being like the punchline to your whole promo, and it's not good. Like, it's not a good catchphrase. This ain't, and that's the bottom line. You know, like, it's not a good catchphrase at all. It just, it took me out of this promo. And then they brawled, and then Seth stood tall. Yeah, right.
Hit him with the mic, and then
it feels
Roman.
It feels like Seth should win at SummerSlam, because if he loses, it's like, yeah, number 2, just know your role. You are always going to be number 2, buddy. But I'm also like, yeah, he should lose.
He should lose. Like, I'm sorry. The last 2 weeks, he's just got me. Anytime he touched the mic, I was just like, this dude better. This dude better not win. We do not have time to try to do a 2025 again. 2025, they devoted way too much time to try to make Seth Rollins on the same level of Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Cody Rhodes. It's never going to happen. He is one of, if not the best in-ring worker in this company, but he will never be the star that those 3 guys are.
Yeah. He's not. He's not going to be that guy. He's number 2, and that's okay. That's a good role for you.
And let's also be fair here, because I understand, this is the whole gimmick of the promo. Seth's not even number 2. Seth's number 4.
Oh yeah.
At best.
He's number 2 on the show. He's number 2 on this particular show. I mean, I'd put LA Knight above him, but he's more over right
I
now.
put Oba Femi up before him.
That's fair.
Like,
That's fair.
yeah.
I don't know.
I put Brock
But Seth
before
can
him.
work. But Seth can work 2 nights though. Oba can't. So I mean, you gotta put. You gotta put Seth.
This is
Seth
true.
there.
This is true.
Seth has always been. He's been good. He's never been like the top guy. And look, I say that as someone who loves Bryan Danielson, who was never number 1 in WWE, even when he was the champion. John Cena was still the guy in that company. Like, they see people how they see people. Now, they've tried a lot harder with Seth than they have with Bryan Danielson.
There's been like all-time greats that have never been number 1.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at, like, I would say The Rock is in like the top 5 all time in WWE. If it wasn't for Austin's neck injury, he never would have been number 1.
Has there been, and I know the answer to this, but has there been someone with as many accolades as Seth Rollins who has not been number 1 though?
Edge.
Ooh, that actually wasn't my answer. My answer was Seth Rollins' daddy, who is practically running the company.
To be fair, I'll be fair to him. They were trying to make Brock the guy in 2002, 2003, but definitely Triple H was the number 1 guy. He wasn't the best guy, but he was the most pushed guy.
All right, people saying Brett, Kurt, Orton. Brett was number 1. Brett was number 1. The era sucked.
He was one.
Like,
he was 1 in the new generation.
Yeah. Yeah, Brett was 1. Yeah.
Kurt Angle was 1, just not in this company.
Yeah. Orton's kind of a good call.
Never number 1.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega was number 1 in New Japan. He's been the number 1 in AEW in 2021. So.
I don't think Ron Harper is saying that Omega, Ospreay, MJF, Moxley, Swerve, all these guys can be number 1 for AEW, and he's saying Omega is his pick as number 1.
Oh, okay.
That's all he's saying. Yeah. I don't think he's saying Kenny Omega's not number 1. Yeah, Orton's a good shout. Edge was a good shout too.
Yeah,
Triple H was
immediately who I thought, because he has like, I think when you look at accolades, he's like the most accomplished pro wrestler of like this generation, basically.
Yeah, but Orton's there too, though.
Nah, Edge has more. Edge has more, significantly more, actually.
Then Orton's got like 18 world title reigns.
Edge has 11.
That's not 18.
Yeah. It's not. Orton doesn't have 18. What are we talking about? You're just saying number. He has 14.
That's still more than 11.
But there's other titles. That's not
Orton's.
We're talking.
Yeah, but how many intercontinental titles? Oh, dude, Orton's got a ton though.
Orton's got 1 intercontinental title reign.
All right, he's got an intercontinental title reign, but still 11 or 14 world titles.
Yeah,
that counts for 11. More.
You're acting like Edge is.
That counts for more.
It's more.
It is. 14 is more than 11. What are we talking about?
I know 14 is more than 11, but you're acting like it's so much more. It's 3 more title reigns.
That's a lot.
And in that era, that's like 30 days, basically.
Who has more WrestleMania main events? Edge has got the Undertaker one.
That's a good question. Oh, Edge only has 1. Orton has 2 now.
Orton has 2. Okay, I wasn't sure how many Orton had. Orton has.
I'm trying to think.
Orton has
30.
If
he has more than that.
Orton has
he has
30.
3. He has 25,
okay.
30, 32.
All right. I mean,
think if he has any more than that.
So he's got a few more world title reigns and a couple more WrestleMania.
He's got 2 more.
Oh, Edge has 2. Reigns. Yeah, Edge does have 2. Edge has got 37 with Danielson.
Right. I always
Roman.
Forget that.
Okay.
I always forget the pandemic one. I always forget the pandemic one, even though I love that match. But all right, so this is the stats for Edge. 4-time WWE champion, 7-time World Heavyweight champion, 5-time Intercontinental champion, one-time WCW United States champion, 12-time WWF World Tag Team champion, 2-time WWF Tag Team champion, King of the Ring, Money in the Bank, 2-time Royal Rumble winner, Triple Crown, Grand Slam, all of that stuff. All right, and he's in the Hall of Fame.
There's a good case for Edge. I'm not saying there's not. I feel like Orton was always pushed as the number one guy more. Because Edge, like, you knew it was Cena. It felt like they wanted Orton to surpass Cena.
Yeah,
and
they did. They definitely did.
Yeah, and it never happened. I feel like maybe this is the poll. I know we're like, this will be the poll question through 6 rings. Is who
for 10 minutes?
Yeah, I mean most people only vote in the poll question in the first 10 minutes anyway. So right, that's gonna be the poll question. Who was wait? How do I frame this? The better number 2? I don't even know if that's how the framing.
Who is the better Cena number 2? You got to put Punk in there too.
I don't think Punk touches Orton or Edge when it comes to push and accolades.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, Punk wasn't pushed like that.
I think he was.
Not for as long of a time though. Orton and Edge were pushed like that for like a decade. Punk was just like a guy for a short portion, and then like he exploded.
Orton is a 10-time WWE champion, 4-time World Heavyweight champion, 1-time Intercontinental champion, 1-time United States champion, 1-time World Tag Team champion, 2-time WWE Raw Tag Team champion, 1-time WWE SmackDown Tag Team champion, Money in the Bank, and 2-time Royal Rumble winner.
Okay. The way I'm setting up this poll question, the way it's being asked, doesn't make any sense, but I went with the funny option because I'm going to assume that most people have been listening to this conversation and understand what I'm trying to convey with this poll question. Who failed to be number 1 better? Edge or Orton?
That is the best question I've ever come up with. Vinny's asking, would you say Edge was number 1 on SmackDown 07 through 09, or we give it to Taker or Batista? We're not talking about brands and everything.
Yeah, we're talking full company.
We're talking about in the company. 07 through 09, that's the Cena era.
Yeah. I saw something else that now people mentioned like Sheamus and Sami Zayn, like they weren't pushed like that.
Yeah. No.
Sami definitely, like Sami just got the world title. Sami was never viewed as like a number 1 guy. Sheamus, like they tried, he did get some world title reigns, but he always got like the secondary kind of stuff outside of the Cena feud. Jericho's not a bad shout. Jericho
was never number 1 in the company.
Yeah. Jericho was never like pushed as that guy either, though. Yeah, that's the thing.
Jericho was number 1 in AEW, but just
I do think there's a strong argument. There's already a strong argument for Edge. I actually think the argument gets enhanced when you basically throw in like he missed so many years, and imagine if he had those years where he wouldn't have been number 1 still, but he probably would have been. He would have won more titles and gotten more accolades and everything. Yeah, the fact that Edge missed so many years and was still at this level says something.
Like it was very like when you growing up and watching and thinking back on like the Edge or like journey to becoming a main eventer, he had a more like traditional main event trajectory, starting out as a guy that we had like vignettes for. Then he makes his debut. Then he forms a tag team or stable with the Brood, Gangrel, Christian. Then he's in the ministry for a little bit. Then he forms the tag team with just him and Edge and Christian. They become kind of stalwarts of this rise in attention for the tag team scene with the Hardys and the Dudleys. Then from there, when that hits its apex in 2001. They make a smooth transition to him in the mid-card title scene. He wins the King of the Ring, wins the Intercontinental Championship. Then he goes back into kind of the tag team scene, becomes one of the better workers in the company with the SmackDown 6 with him and Rey Mysterio, and working with Eddie, Chavo, Benoit, Angle for a couple of years. He had that injury in like 03 that kind of stopped his trajectory, but then he came back in 04 and the fans turn on him. So he has this like slow burn heel turn, and he's kind of being established as this rising heel in the company, wins Money in the Bank. Then he has this big scandal with the whole Matt Hardy and Lita thing, which makes him a bigger star in the industry, makes him a big top heel, then wins his first WWE championship. That's very similar kind of trajectory and journey to like Shawn Michaels, Chris Benoit, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, kind of like what they had in a different generation. Whereas Randy Orton was very much WWE trying to redo the Rock push, except they failed. They very much tried to redo the Rock push, putting him in a stable, having him win the Intercontinental Championship, having him get over with more established stars like Foley, like RVD or the such, and then eventually he becomes the youngest ever World Heavyweight Champion. But he's also involved with Triple H, which completely puts a big bucket of cold water on Orton's whole push.
Yeah. Somebody said, Jericho with the unified title. Even Vince thought that was a joke.
What? Guys, we gotta understand. We gotta specify. Like, being the number one guy does not mean winning the world title. Winning the world title had basically become meaningless in the Attitude Era. That doesn't make you the number one guy in the company. The number one guy in the company is the guy that is pushed, featured, highlighted the most. He's the guy who's usually in the main event picture. He's the guy that all the advertisements are built around. Like, really, when you really think about in wrestling history, there's probably only like 8 to 9 to 10 draws all time.
Yeah.
All time. Yeah.
And there's not many at all. All right. Anything else from Raw that we missed?
I think that was everything for the most part.
All right. Let's get a game of 6 rings. Once again, I've never played this game, so I don't know. Have you played it?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Yeah. It's on Data Baller, a website I love. I use it a lot with my basketball writing because they have very good advanced stats and everything. So let's load this up here.
In AEW King Potato, I think there's only been 5 number one guys.
Cody?
No.
Really?
Jericho was number one when the company first started. Yeah, Jericho was number one.
Cody, to me, was the bigger draw. But okay.
But he wasn't the number one guy. From the definition that we just gave, he definitely wasn't the number one guy.
That's true. That's true. Okay, Jericho, MJF, Moxley.
Yep.
I'm not going in order. I'm just naming them.
Mm-hmm.
Hangman. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Unfortunately, yeah.
All right. Kenny.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think we're seeing them build their next number one guy.
Ospreay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I can't give it to Hangman or Swerve because it always feels like they get to that height level and then they kind of slowly put them back down the totem pole.
It's kind of crazy that like you said 5 people, and this company's only been in existence for like 7 years. And then WWE, it's like, well, Roman's been the number one guy for about 15 years now.
It's crazy, yeah.
Like AEW is very much I would say conglomeration an ensemble.
Committee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an ensemble of
Yeah.
people more than anything.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna remove the poll question for now, just so people can see the game a little bit better. Okay. All right. Again, I don't know what we're doing here, but gonna give it a shot. What do we? Single season or playoff?
Yeah. Single
season.
season.
Okay.
Single season.
Oh my gosh, this seems like a lot. All right, I don't know how to play. I got to read how to play. All right. Okay. So 20 players from one team, no stats. Pick one you think made the biggest difference overall. Okay, so real impact stuff. Oh, there's lifelines. So like redeal. Oh, do we get to use all the lifelines if we want? Or you
Yeah.
just get like,
You can. I think you can use it on each shuffle.
Oh,
Each
okay.
shuffle that they give you.
All right. Bonuses, 5 picks, base score, then bonuses for full lineup. Okay. Yeah, I know what like kind of how they do their stats. 90th percentile lineup is the sixth rank.
This is best on net rating more than overall stats.
Yeah, I know it's like based on like Darko and LeBron and kind of like super advanced stat stuff, which I get. It's still like a lot of, all right, we're just gonna do solo, just the right. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, solo. Oh, that's the how to play. All right, how do I get out of here? Okay, single season. I assume I'm in solo.
Yeah.
I'm in like daily arena. Oh no. Okay.
Oh no, you just want to.
Sorry, I misclicked that. Okay. Yeah. All right, single season. I want like all the teams.
I don't
like
know.
what?
I just do the regular one. That's what I did last time.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But like, oh shit! What happened? But why? I don't want to pick like Atlanta. I thought it was like shuffling. Is it only one team?
It shuffles a team. You get a team with players from all different generations, all different eras.
Okay, well I don't want to do Atlanta. That sucks.
You're not gonna just get Atlanta the whole time.
Oh, but like I can pick the first team though.
I didn't do that, but I guess.
Well, I just clicked the team and I got Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm already just confused by this.
I'm confused.
Draft prospects, age adjusted. See, this is like franchises. I thought I was like clicking to like ensure like this franchise is like drafted. I just want to start. Okay, single season. All right.
There you go.
Okay, maybe.
Just go. Start.
Okay, start drafting. Okay.
There
Jesus.
You go.
All right.
All right, we got a Lakers shuffle. Look at that.
Magic in 88.
20. Either 88 Magic or 2020 LeBron. I think 2020 LeBron, honestly.
Kareem in 85. Oh, Kobe 13.
Nah,
though.
That's 20,
he was washed.
Yeah. No, it wasn't washed. This is pre Achilles tear.
He was washed.
No, he wasn't.
All right.
He had great numbers that year, actually. Disrespectful.
All right, Matt. We can view the stats, right? Or no?
I think you can by pressing reveal. Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, okay. All right, so he had a plus 5.2 net rating. Oh yeah, Magic was 4-1.
See, LeBron was better.
Kobe was washed defensively.
No, he wasn't.
He was. He got a negative net rating defensively. He was washed.
Oh my god.
All right, 20 LeBron. Okay, I'm fine with that. Okay. Did I select him? Do I need to lock it in?
Yeah, you gotta lock it in.
All right, how do I lock it in?
Okay, next deal, I guess.
Oh, are we sure? Yeah, it says you're 5,
yeah,
LeBron.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, yeah, it's locked in. Okay, next deal. Okay, 93
Portland
Clyde.
Trailblazers.
I'm looking at 93 Clyde right now.
I'm not sure about that.
93 Clyde? I mean, who are you taking over him?
I mean, he is the best option here. So go ahead.
Oh, we can't use any more reveals. Oh, so that was
that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Should have revealed the whole thing.
Oh, you can reveal the whole thing? Wait.
Yeah.
What if I click reveal now? Oh, yeah,
Okay,
it's
then-
used. Oh, yeah, it's still there. Yeah, 93 Clyde was second. Only 90 Terry Porter.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, okay.
Let's go, Clyde. Let's go, Clyde.
All right. Okay.
There we go.
So you get it like a solo review, but then you can also like reveal the whole thing, I guess.
And it ranks it. All right.
Yeah, and it ranks it. Okay.
Phoenix Suns. Let's scroll down.
12 Steve
Danny
Nash.
Manning. Ooh, 12 Steve Nash. Yeah,
Yeah.
2012 Steve Nash, probably the best one. Or 2025 Devin Booker.
I'm partial to Steve Nash.
That's fair.
All right, I'll go Steve
Yeah,
Nash.
pick your boy.
All right, so what is double dip? What can you do here? Oh, I thought it said like
I'm
what
not
it
too
does.
sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure.
And I thought it said what it does, but I guess not. Nash defensively sucks.
Yeah, always. Next deal.
All right. Did we get LeBron here? Come on, Cavs, LeBron.
We gotta get
care.
LeBron.
I don't care
We gotta
what
get
year
at
it
least
is.
1 year of LeBron. Come on, it was ridiculous. Honestly, the best one I saw was James Harden last year. Even though that defensively sucks too. I think you can redeal.
Yeah, because we need a forward as well. Like,
Yeah, redeal. I know. Oh yeah, you can't pick LeBron. You already have LeBron.
oh, we can't get so big deal.
You can't pick a LeBron twice.
Why not? If we get Cavs, LeBron,
none of these games allow you to pick the same player twice.
that's lame. It should. If you get a different era and everything, like I should be able, in different team, I should be able to pick that guy.
Swap teams.
With swap teams or redeal, what's the difference?
Redeal is just.
Oh,
gonna
burn
give you
this
different
board and
players.
jump to a new random team. Redeal, same team, new players. Okay. Position is same team, 10, 15 players chosen at position. Double dip, choose 2 players from this board. Oh, okay. And flashbang, randomize every player's season on the board. Same cast, new years. Oh, okay.
Swap teams.
Swap team.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still the Cavs, but
No, it's swapping the team.
oh,
Different
okay, yeah. Sorry, yeah, redeal. Okay, I confused them. Oh, the Kings,
Ugh,
99
ugh.
Weber, 99 Weber.
Yeah, that's probably the best one.
I mean, especially 'cause we knew
DeMarcus Cousins in 2013. Honestly,
Yeah,
he was a monster in the 2010s. He was a monster.
sure, but like I don't know, Chris
Or
Webber.
Domantas Sabonis in 2024. That was the beam
No,
year.
defensively, you're getting murdered with
Oh
Sabonis.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm kind of leaning towards Weber.
Weber 99.
Yeah,
All right.
his offense apparently wasn't very good.
Now, to be fair, all these people that we named sucked. All right, next deal.
Oh, the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies. All right. John Morant 2022.
Nah, we already have a point guard.
Oh yeah, we don't.
We kind of need a
yeah.
power forward here, like Powell 07,
Powell. Yeah, Powell 07.
or Jaren Jackson.
Or
22
Zach
Jaren Jackson. I feel like the newer players have better numbers because like it's more
Yeah.
tracked.
Yeah, that's fair.
13
I say John
Marcus is not terrible.
Oh yeah, Powell. I say Powell. Or
You say
yeah,
Powell?
13 Marcus All. Yeah, that's actually his defensive player of the year.
All right, can we move Weber?
I think so.
To
I think
power
he'll do
forward?
it for you. I think he'll do it.
It'll
for
do
you.
it for me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if I pick, yeah, it did. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yep. Number one.
Oh, I didn't even realize it reordered it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's kind of nice to let you know. Yeah. Powell's actually kind of down there. Jaren Jackson, where the fuck is he? Oh, 22 Jaren Jackson
All the way
sucks.
down there because his offense
offensively.
sucks. Yeah, offensively, he's
offensively,
trash.
he is kind of trash. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Ja was up there though, so
Yeah,
Just
but
not
we didn't need a.
defensively.
Yeah, we needed a center though.
Yeah.
Okay.
finish.
Yeah, I guess finish.
Let's see what we do.
I don't feel like this team's great.
One ring.
Yeah, One Ring. Okay. All right. I understand it a little bit better now. Okay. All right. New game. We'll try again. Oh, Wizards. Oof.
Gilbert Arenas 05.
Mm.
Bradley Beal in 13.
John Wall in 14.
All
not
these guys
great.
suck defensively. Yeah, you want to swap the team?
You swap team?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right,
Boston.
Celtics.
That's much better. Ooh, Kyrie in his only year. Then we got
Tatum.
Jason Tatum, and well, that's 26 though. 2026.
Yeah.
His
yeah.
injured year. Not the best options here.
No, not the best options for a team. I feel like Havlicek in 77 was probably beastly.
They're not tracking a lot of stuff though.
Yeah, but
I would
I
say
don't.
Kyrie for the offense.
You want to say Kyrie?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Kyrie was number 1. Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, the newer players definitely feel like they do better than the older players.
I just remember the one year he had with Boston is like one of his best years of his career.
Yeah, he does have offensively, especially. Tatum would have been a good shout. Tatum's still he's second.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It's not too far off.
Yeah, because I forget that it's just a net rating. It's not anything other stats. So that's why he's Next deal.
I mean Tatum. Yeah, I got it. All right. Atlanta. Dominique.
What year was it for Dominique?
88.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, Moses and 91. I kind of want to reveal because I feel like that's
reveal. I'm not going to use the full review. I can just like look at the single.
Just do that. Yeah, just do the single.
All right, Moses was. See.
Yeah, you're probably right. Then it's Dominique.
Yeah, Dominique plus 3-4.
Yeah,
it's gonna suck when like Al Horford in 14 is actually the top. That was the year like the whole team made the All-Star game, right?
Make Al Horford do the single.
I mean, I might as well reveal it. Like we waste it regardless. The spyglass thing. So, okay, and plus 3. All right, so it's still Dominique. All right, we'll go Dominique. Oh, Jeff Teague 15 was of course. Fucking thinking of Jeff Teague.
Beastly Jeff Teague.
Right,
and Al Horford is right behind Dominique.
Yeah. The newer guys. Oh my god, why are we in Atlanta again?
Why are we getting Atlanta again? That's wild. That's abusive.
Doc?
Maybe Doc, because he was in the top 2 just now.
Dyson Daniels might actually have some like kind of nice stats. Like,
Big Dyson. Big Dyson. Yeah, Big Dyson Daniels.
I feel like they were a good team with him on and off the court.
We need a defensive specialist.
Are we gonna go Dyson Daniels like legit?
Yeah.
Should we just
Unless
redeal?
You want to reveal or redeal? Yeah, we could do that.
Position or what was Flashbang? Oh, the season. Nah, all these players suck. Definitely not double dipping. Position, same team, 10 to 15 players at a chosen position. And redeal with same team, 21 new players. I just don't want Atlanta. Like,
well, you can't change that now.
All right, let's do Dyson. I just kind of want to see like what his actual number is. I feel like Joe Johnson's the correct call here, but let's see.
That was probably a good year for Joe.
Oh, Mookie Blaylock. Dyson Daniels was still. It's only
Doc
1 point
Rivers.
difference.
Doc Rivers, we got to remember that.
It's only point. There's no difference between Doc and Daniels though. Daniels has better defensive. It's still plus 3.7. See, Mookie Blaylock's 3.8, so it's just a 1 point difference. I can't believe Dyson Daniels is like the guy here. What was Joe Johnson's numbers? He probably trashed defensively. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not good defensively.
Yeah. All right. I like this game so far.
Same.
Oh, 16. Duncan with Washington, 16.
Yeah.
That was his last year. Oh, 10, Tony Parker? Oh, we already got a point guard, though. Wemby.
Yeah, Wemby.
26 Wemby. Yeah.
I mean, 26. Oh, absolutely. 26.
93 David Robinson.
I'd probably still take Wemby.
I feel like it's Wemby still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
David Robinson was right there, though. But look at the difference. It's a whole 2 point difference. Yeah. 26 Wemby.
Beastly.
Yeah.
One of the best defensive years ever.
All right, I need a power forward. Oh, 99 Garnett.
Ooh, let's do it.
99 Garnett or 18
or
Towns.
2018. Yeah, 2018.
We can do reveal. Let's just do reveal. It's our last pick anyway.
Let's do reveal.
Terrell Brandon?
Wow.
I mean, we're not going to take him, but
Wow. Yeah, KG. KG, let's go with KG.
who the fuck is Terrell Brandon?
I remember Terrell Brandon, but damn, I didn't expect him to be up here like that.
He must have had a hell of a season in 2000. All right, yeah, KG. All right, this seems not bad.
I think this team will win 3 to 4 rings.
I mean, we got Wemby and Garnett in the paint.
But we don't have MJ, LeBron, or Wilt. So
Yeah,
we're not going to get 6 rings.
No, I don't think we're getting 6. Wemby and Garnett in the paint, though? That's nice.
Oh, the defense. No one's scoring on us.
Yeah, that's nice. All right.
Finish.
Yeah, we're a lockdown team, clearly. 2 rings.
0? Oh, I was about to
2.
say 0.
No,
I
2.
was about to say 2. Okay.
We got 2. All right.
Not bad.
It's not bad.
Better than the first time.
Yeah. All right, one more?
Yeah, we can do one.
Okay. All right. I'm liking this. I see what's up with it now. Okay. All right, one more. Terrell Brandon, we should just take him.
He had to have a good year in 01, right?
Yeah, this is 01 Terrell Brandon. 2000 Garnett.
21 Carl Anthony Towns, telling you. But the defense
21 Karl Anthony Towns.
defense is trash though.
Yeah, I gotta go 2000 Garnett.
Yeah, 2000 Garnett seems to be the
right.
one.
Yeah.
Number 1, yeah.
Yeah. Terrell Brandon was the fucking number 2 though.
Terrell Brandon, we know you,
fuck
bro.
is Terrell Brandon?
I remember him. He used to be
I
a point
don't.
guard for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, clearly, I got that now.
He was
but-
the point guard after Steph Marbury left.
Oh, sure. All right. All right, Clippers. We got we got Chris Paul here. Oh, 12 Chris Paul.
Yep. 12 with
Yeah.
Chris Paul. Let's do it.
Ooh, 26 Kawhi though. Kawhi was beastly this year.
Ooh, yeah, 26 Kawhi. That's what I'm going with. It's just net rating. It's not games played.
Yeah, but that team got off to such a terrible start.
All right, then do the single reveal. For both.
Single reveal? I feel
Mm-hmm.
like it's Chris Paul. All right, Chris Paul. Yeah, but 8-8.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think.
Oh, 8-3. Kawhi was there.
Oh, yeah,
Kawhi
he
was
right
there.
So
All right, yeah,
we're
Chris
good
Paul.
Either way, we're good.
Yeah, Chris Paul. We should have double dipped. Shit.
Yo, for
We should
real.
have just taken
Damn.
both of them. We
Next
haven't used our
time.
double dip at all either.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Brooklyn. Jesus. 23 Durant, right? It's
Yeah.
gotta be.
Yeah.
Who
All in
else?
the day.
Who else from Brooklyn? Let's we got Jason Kidd. 07 Jason Kidd.
Not early 2000s though.
79 Bernard King.
Yeah, I think.
All right, yeah, it's Durant.
Katie.
Yeah, it's Durant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason Kidd was second though. Who's second?
Hey, we picking all the number 1s so far.
Yeah, so far we're doing well. We haven't used any. Well, we used the solo. Oh, we did a solo reveal, but we still have some.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, the King.
Oh, King, shit.
Redeal.
Nah, I mean, who's here? We need a shooting guard or a small forward.
Shooting guard, small forward.
Redeal.
Redeal.
Yeah, Redeal. Okay.
Yeah.
Redeal is swap teams. The Kings' history sucks.
Swap teams. Swap teams. You're right. You're right.
All right, Pacers.
Not that much better.
I think we get Reggie. We get Reggie Miller in here. You know, might be okay. Chris Mullin. We still have Reveal as well.
Siakam.
Nah, we need. He's out of position. Oh, I guess Durant can move. Durant can move.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm not mad at Siakam. 19
Yeah, I think
Oladipo.
Siakam.
He was pretty beastly.
Siakam might be the best option.
You want to do
Unless you
Siakam?
want to reveal. To see
Yeah,
what
we'll just do solo reveal because we still have the full reveal.
Okay.
And 0.28 ain't great.
Yeah, that ain't great.
Oh, that's it. Oh, so you only get 3 solos. Okay. 3 total. Okay.
Got it.
Do you want to do full reveal here? Because then we only
Yeah.
have one pick left after this.
Yes.
All right, we'll do full reveal. Adrian Dantley.
Meta World Peace.
Nah, Adrian Dantley's the top guy. He's small forward.
Oh, okay.
It fits,
okay.
yeah. All right, we need a top shooting guard here. Okay, Lakers. Where's Kobe? Oh, 11 Kobe?
Where's Kobe? Oh, okay. That's good.
11
That's good.
Kobe, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Pre-injury.
yeah, we're not getting anything better than that.
No.
23 LeBron.
23 LeBron. They would just put him at.
Oh, 25 Luka.
Oh, 25 Luka. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. 25 Luka.
You think 25 Luka over 11 Kobe?
Even though the defense ain't gonna be that great.
You think 25 Luka over 11 Kobe?
I'm always gonna go with 11 Kobe. So I'm not the person to ask.
No, we'll go 11 Kobe. Man, if this pick would have been earlier, we would have just taken the whole damn team. Yeah. We would have just taken the whole damn team. Shit. All right, we'll go Kobe because there's 98 Shaq as well,
right,
dude.
We might get our most rings so far.
All right, we'll go 11 Kobe.
Kobe.
Oh,
Garnett.
man.
Oh, that was bad. Dontage was the right pick.
Oh, his defense
wasn't good because he's older now.
And Luka would have been the better pick. Man, we would have taken Shaq and Magic on it. We would have just taken this whole damn team. Not even joking. All right, the 11 Kobe might actually sink us. Maybe. This feels like a 2-ring team. 3? Nah, I don't think this is 3. Oh, okay.
Told you.
All right. Didn't feel like a 3 team.
You got a top 10 guy in Kobe. You got a top 5 point guard in Chris Paul. You got a top 5 forward or center.
Yeah, but Kobe's the worst rated player on our team.
He's still Kobe. He's still Kobe.
Right, but it's based on it's based on the net rating though. Like I understand like it's still Kobe, but like it's still based on like the impact and everything. So I mean look, it's 3. Like I'm happy with it. It's good. All right. I'm not mad at this game. I like this game. We'll play it more on Thursday, I'm sure.
Sounds good.
We'll get 6 on Thursday.
We're getting 6 on Thursday, y'all.
Yeah, we're getting 6 on Thursday. All right. Results of our poll question. I'll put it back up now. Who failed to be number 1 better? Edge with 53%. Orton with 47%. There you go.
On this day, I see clearly.
What was your moment of Monday, SP3?
When Raw was over.
Fair.
I will go with, what was my favorite part of Raw? Lyra Valkyria's promo. I'll go with Lyra's promo. That was fun.
All right. I like that one. I'm going to go with Roman Reigns reminding everybody that Seth Rollins is number 2. Oh, C Delgado, you did send a super chat. I was waiting until the end of the show because we'd move past the movie talk, but thank you for reminding me. C Delgado says, don't get to watch as much live right now. Love all of you guys and what y'all do. I'll come by Thursday, give an out of theater reaction to the Odyssey. Hey, looking forward to that. I want to know how it is. I want to know how it is. So there you go. Appreciate you, C Delgado. Hope you have a good day. See you on Thursday. Looking forward to your immediate Odyssey review. And apologize for being late on the super chat. Roman beasting Seth once again. It was my moment of Monday. What did we accomplish today, SP3?
We accomplished that Seth Rollins is not a very good number 1, number 2, number 3, and he's just fine at number 4. We accomplished talking about Monday Night Raw from last night right off the bat of the show, and then we segued for the next 30 minutes into talking about movies and TV as usual, which you come to this show for. So we accomplished a lot today.
Biggest thing we accomplished today is that we've started another new basketball game, and we will defeat it on Thursday. That is what we shall do. A lot of games on Thursday.
We are the ones.
A lot of games on Thursday. Let everybody know where they can find you at SP3.
You can follow me on the Twitter machine at TrueHillSP3. I will be live in about 35 minutes with Top Guy JJ to review last night's Monday Night Raw on Rated Raw Review. So join us for that. We'll have a good time talking about some graps. So join us for that.
Back tomorrow, myself and Joel Pearl. I guess talking about NXT or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll run our Shotzi interview tomorrow during the show.
There you go.
We do have a Shotzi interview that we can run. Otherwise, Joel forced me to talk about NXT as we prepare for Thursday. That's the only day that matters this week. Oh, and Friday, I guess. Till then, everybody, thank you guys for the love, support, all that good stuff. Everyone have a good Tuesday. Talk to y'all later on.